Oh shit.
The Jesus twins, the Jesus twins, the Jesus twins. Nothing as tragic as the Jesus twins. The Jesus twins, the Jesus twins, the Jesus twins. That manager was something, holy shit. Jesus twins, oh, the Jesus twins, the Jesus twins. Don't ever call the cops on the Jesus twins.
No, we don't want to call the cops on the Jesus twins. That is something you don't want to do. But you can dance on our show with us to the Jesus twin song. It's fun. Why are your arms so weird looking?
They are weird and lanky. They look like a chimpanzee's arms. Wait. Let's see if we can do like one. No, mine. Let's see if we can do like a one continuous arm wave motion that starts with me and ends with KC. Ready?
All right, I'll go first. Ready? All right, you go first. Go ahead, Electra. You now.
When I have to find it, I have too many
You must
things.
never
Okay, go,
break the
go,
chain.
go.
Ready?
Oh,
Go.
back to you. Back to you.
Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back.
Your head got cut off.
It's the arm waves dance.
I don't know which one that is. Oh, it is the arm wave dance. Here we go.
There you go.
Look, we're doing it, people. We're wasting your goddamn time.
I put my hips into it.
She does.
Yes, you do.
She's putting way more sex appeal into this than I expected.
You know, you're going to be lying in that hospice bed 40 years from now being like, if I only had another day, just one more day. This is what you were doing. This is what you were wasting your time on. So,
You know what you just made me think of something I've never thought about. Remember Robin Quiver's story about when she was a nurse, when there was the patient that she had who was suicidal? We've never asked DJ Electra if she did something like that.
No, do the honors because you thought of it.
Okay. DJ Electra. Robin Quivers, Howard Stern's co-host, was a nurse in the, I believe,
military, right?
In the Air Force, I think it was. Anyway, so
Okay.
supposedly,
Yes, Air Force, yes.
Yeah, she tells a story.
Captain in the Air Force.
Yeah, that's right. She was a captain in the Air Force. So she tells a story that one time she had a patient who, I believe he had been injured in combat and was complaining, saying that he was disfigured and that a woman would never love him or care for him, something to that effect. She never went into too many details, but apparently to appease him, she straddled him and put her tits in his face.
Oh.
Do you have
Wow.
any stories of consoling a patient in a similar way?
No, mostly I just embarrassed them. Like, there was this high school student once, and all his friends were visiting, and I had to go in and take out his catheter. And I was like, you guys gotta all get out, and I gotta take out his catheter. And they were right outside the curtain when, like, the door was open, the curtain was just shut, and they were just laughing the whole time.
Nice.
So I just embarrassed my patients, but
that's what my friends would do.
So I got from your answer there, no straddling.
No straddling of any of my patients. Okay. No.
All right. Well, I'm disappointed then.
Boring.
I never really even wanted to straddle any of them, so it wasn't gonna happen.
I bet if you straddled that teenage one, that'd be a funny story to tell.
It would have been.
Have you heard of We're on a Show,
me getting
Electra?
fired.
Yeah, like maybe embellish a little more straddling is all I'm saying.
Did you straddle Joey Bishop?
Yes.
No, but I
Naked,
gave
dead,
him a lap
tiny
dance.
cock Joey Bishop.
I gave him a lap dance, though I did.
Did you straddle Billy Crystal?
That's not fun. That's
No,
not
I just
funny.
flashed him
so
my
now-
boobs.
So now you can take this tape and you can go back to Howard and you can. All right, there we go. All right, everyone.
Yes,
Here's
great
one.
alien. We would have been a dope team. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, interrupting.
Okay. No, just make sure if you respond to a chat, we put the chat on the screen so we keep
I got it.
everyone involved.
I got it. What if Nick Hexum was a patient?
Who dat?
Yeah,
She
who dat?
She knows. You know who Nick Hexum is.
No, I don't.
The lead singer of 311.
Oh,
God.
that Nick Hexum. Yes.
That guy is that is the surferiest, dopiest, spicoliest dude on the planet, man.
But he literally
But I
might
would
be,
have straddled him, yes.
he might be
Okay.
the best looking man in rock and roll.
He is.
I'm a straight guy, and even I have to be like, holy shit, if I look like that, my life would be so much easier.
Sugar Ray looks at him and like breaks pencils. I used to be that
Yeah,
good looking.
he is hotter than Sugar Ray, for sure. Sugar Ray is dumb. I've seen him at parties.
All
before. He's
right, we're
dumb.
talking ladies talk here. Woo! All right, let's get to some shit. So we have heard your voices telling me to shut my mouth, so I get it. So what we are instituting here is at the beginning of any call or the beginning of any video, we're going to institute a countdown clock. What does that mean? I shut up for that entire time and don't stop the video.
But nobody else
therefore-
does, just him.
Yes, you just talk over everything. At a theater near me, according to DJ Electrify, it's very tiny, almost like a bishop. It's no. God damn, I fucked that up. It's no king.
Amber
it's no
was
queen.
the color of his energy.
The color of his energy was a thick, gooey white.
It's kind of a rainbowed color energy. Here, you got my drift. Because he's better looking than me, so I'm going to call him gay. Thank you. He's a gay man. Gay man walking. Sucking cock and not getting ladies. That's me. I get the ladies. Not him. Not him at all. No. All right, let's move on. LDZ. I'm a brown version of that dude from Oh No.
Cool, let's go on our road trip to Vegas. It's happening.
Delta Zero, you need a white version of the brown guy in 311. So you guys can walk around together being the opposite.
I'm the Jewish version of John Hamm.
You need a little white guy that did that.
Ugh,
Then you could have your own 311.
that guy's terrible.
Yeah.
Easiest money ever made in music. Hey, man, you want to just ruin half of this song? Sure.
Yeah.
Give me a check. I'll ruin half of all your
This
music.
song had a 10 out of 10, and suddenly you brought it down to a 1. Anyway, I'm
Human
sorry.
fart. But we love the band. We love the band. It's a Valley band. It's an LA band. Vegas, it's not on fire. No, I don't know.
That should be a line in a song.
That's-
I'm writing that down for my lyrics.
Anywho, we're going to count down to keep my mouth shutsies. And then we got a little ding dong when Luigi has to talk. Go ahead and give me the ding dong, Luigi.
Oh, you mean the sound?
Just the ding dong.
Just kidding. Saying like my ding dong. Got it? Ah, yo.
There we go.
My
so now we
ding
have.
dong.
That's my
Yeah,
ding
so-
dong.
So what we're trying to avoid here is us over talking the clip. We're like 40 shows in, and we're like, no, let's care about this for a second now, because honestly we don't. But at least now we can say, hey, we tried. Shut up. And so that's Electra. That's our PR advice now. If anyone asks us anymore, or you see it in the comments, we tried. Shut up. Thank you. And so let's get to it. We got a lot of calls to get, or so two really visits, not calls. I don't know why I even called them that. But 2 visits to get to. So let's get to it on the return of the Jesus Twins. Now, I'll give you a little more background on this, and then I will stop talking. This is when Howard Stern came to Los Angeles. You remember those times when Howard came to Los Angeles? Then they opened like the Sirius Studios in Los Angeles, California.
Mm-hmm.
He had multiple guests on that. And sitting in right before this was Ben Stiller, the great Ben Stiller. Great movies. Severance is awesome. Ben Stiller is a good one. But they're like, hey, Ben, you want to stick around? The Jesus Twins are coming on. And he's like, I don't know. And he's like, well, Michael Rappaport is bringing them on. He's like, well, yeah, no, I guess I got to see this. So the celebrity that's been teased for many weeks now is Michael Rappaport. Michael Rappaport. Now, there was a video of this whole show, like a Howard, TV video of this whole show. that video has gone missing off the planet Earth. I'm good at finding these things. You can't find it. So my guess is like he became friends with Baba Boo, and he's like, hey, you know that video I did with the twins? Hide that forever. Do me that favor if you let me in the football pool. And so that is it's not here. So I don't have a video of it, but I did get screen and still shots of it and the audio. So that's the first thing that we will be listening to. Does anyone have any questions before we begin?
I have something to say.
Okay, yes, go ahead.
It was funny today because you were on Who Are These Socials? Everybody go watch it
yes.
if you didn't. It was a great appearance and episode. But so there were some trolls, because there always are. And one of the trolls said, Casey steals jokes from Ben Stiller.
Okay, that's a
And
new
then
one.
someone, was it you, Luigi, that wrote, no, that's not possible. Ben Stiller's never made a joke before.
That wasn't me. It's funny. I didn't see that.
Someone
Funny, though.
stood up for you and was like, that's not possible anyway. Ben Stiller's never made a joke before.
I think I'm going to take that as a compliment. He called me an A-lister. People, he called me an A-lister.
Yeah.
God,
It was
grain of
good.
salt with all these things. So, yes, thank you for monitoring the trolls in the chat for me, Electra. I don't do it. I focus like a laser on the comedy. That's funny. All right, everyone. So let's get into the return of the Jesus Twins on the Howard Stern Show, and let's start the clock now.
Why are you here with the Jesus Twins?
All right, I'm here with the Jesus Twins because you were.
How do you know them?
I know that. Well, first, let me answer the first part of the question. I'm here with the Jesus Twins because you were, inviting me on. I don't really feel like I have much to talk about. I don't have a roster of famous women that I have plugged.
Right, like Ben.
And I know that the Jesus Twins are affiliated with the show. And my wife's friend Jen Bush, she's very good friends with the Jesus Twins, and I know them. I enjoy them. I think that.
All right, let's say hello to them. All right, here they are, the Jesus Twins. They're back together.
I know them. I enjoy them. That's why this tape might have gone missing. You know what I'm saying? I know them. I enjoy them. And then we know the outcome. Can we get those tapes? Howard, while you're erasing your entire history, can you erase mine, please? Thank you. All right, here we go. No one has anything to say? All right, we're going to continue.
Together, I'm
Ring the
shocked.
bell.
You guys are.
Don't have to ring the bell to
I
talk.
know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Although, I do like the control it would give me.
broken up.
Broken up for a while.
That's good news to see the Jesus Twins together.
They're back.
They're so scary.
You guys are scary, right? But that's good to see you as well. Now,
You'll see a picture of what they look like now coming
Which
up.
one was the one we saw last?
yeah, which Jesus Twin did we see? Yeah, are you feeling better?
I'm feeling fine.
Yeah. No. When I saw you the last time, you had gotten out of some kind of.
Yes?
So last time I just
The gay, hold on, the gay student in front, go ahead. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
So last time that we visited the Jesus Twins, they were not on speaking terms.
Correct. Well,
Correct.
They,
And this is after.
he didn't. They weren't not on speaking terms. He's just like, we're doing our own things. So that's not technically not on speaking terms. So, but yes, he is back with his brother. The demon, the devil has left him, but not really. If you know what's going on. But so yes, they have returned, reconciled, but they did not reconcile with the Mendelson, unfortunately. So it's just going to be the twins, and they got Rappaport now. So that's their new Mendelson.
Okay.
Well, it has to be in your face so we can hear you.
Yeah, it's hard to hear you.
Mumble.
The last time I saw you, I was really actually very afraid because you had left the Jesus Twins. You became somebody known as Satan,
Yeah.
Right.
and you were no longer with your brother.
Well, I was there the whole time. I was the conservator.
Oh,
I was actually
what happened? Did you have a nervous breakdown?
No, it's manic depression.
I can't hear you.
Manic depression.
Manic depression?
Jimi Hendrix song.
Yeah. Are you better now?
Yeah.
You are. All right.
Yeah.
And
Are you on medication?
Yeah.
all right. You're reunited with your brother?
Yes, I am.
All right. And the Jesus Twins are back?
Yeah.
And have you guys gotten any closer to a recording contract?
We have our own record company now.
You have your own record.
Keep laughing.
Yeah, Michael, what are you carrying
I'm
on
tripping
about?
off of Gary.
He's laughing at Gary.
Googly eyes at me.
You guys were always on the cusp. I remember when you had your band and you guys always claimed to be the world's greatest rock band. You were always going to be the biggest thing, and it never happened for you. What went
Howard,
wrong?
we've been through hell, and
Go
now
ahead.
we're back.
What has happened?
What went wrong? It's where we're at. Yes.
You ever find it a little comical that Michael Rappaport is a Jewish wigger from Brooklyn who is actually a decent actor?
I don't put all that in a formula together, but I did enjoy him in that one movie with Val Kilmer as Elvis, True Romance. And so it's really the only. No, I liked him in a Louis episode too.
You know what was great about his role in True Romance? First off, I'm not a Michael Rappaport fan. He annoys the fuck out of me. I probably wouldn't have cared about his movies until he went on Howard and played the Michael Rappaport character. You know what I'm talking about. But
yeah.
So that leaked over into my impression of his movies now, because I'm just like, I hate him. I hate him so much on Howard. I don't even want to hear his voice. Anyway, that tainted all of his movies. But what's great about the True Romance role is that he's only in the movie for about 10 minutes. And I thought, and I have to agree with you, I'm like, that's probably his best role, because he comes in and leaves. And like, that's the role he was meant to play. Anyway.
I think his best role is the Louis C.K. one, because that's really, I mean, that's Louis writing. But the acting wise, like, you just hated him that whole time. And then at the end, you're like,
I don't remember him on Louis.
He played a cop friend of Louis, and then he lost his gun, and Louis helped him get his gun back. And at the end, he's like, oh my God, I was going to get fired. Thanks, Louis. But this guy was like a bully to Louis. And so it was a really interesting dynamic. But
man,
yes, Michael Rappaport, I'm indifferent. Honestly, when he started doing those weird videos online, like the TikTok videos where he's like yelling at a duck or yelling at an ugly dog across the street, those were funny at first. But his politics are weird. And
I hate, and I guess
blotchy.
I hear that he's still doing it, but when he goes on the Howard Stern show about the football pool, and then when he just starts like trying to bully Gary, it's all in character, and I just I just can't. I don't find it funny. I don't find it entertaining. I don't even find it interesting. It doesn't work.
It's not funny.
Yeah.
Give us your story.
My twin brother had a complete nervous breakdown, and it was very scary to not be able to.
There's humanity to them. See, that's
Let
what
me
people
hear
now,
what they have to say. This
in
is
the
a whole.
past, we played music for a different reason than we do now. In the past, it was more about our ego, and now it's more about our heart.
Okay. So instead of showing up with a $15,000 black backing R&B band, it's about the heart. They show up with guitars. So they're going to destroy our ears with horrible acoustic guitars and yelling. And
So their heart is not better than their ego, you're saying?
It's all awful. Music-wise, I'm saying. But heart-wise, not great. Although one of them likes dogs at the end. So the story kind of ends okay. But hey, here we go.
That's all I can say. That's what it's about. That's the truth.
They were telling me that their music very autobiographical, and I said, is it like almost like religious? And it's like, it's our lives. Nobody can know what our lives are.
Right.
I didn't say nobody knows. That's why we're here.
are?
We're here to share our lives. I didn't say nobody can know. I wouldn't be on the talk show if nobody can know our lives.
All right. And are the two of you in a better place now? Are you
happy?
Where do you live?
Don't they look happy?
How do you have money? Well, how do you guys
Listen, we want to play the song. We would love to play the song.
All right. The Jesus
that's
Twins
all
have
right.
reunited. Let's see what happens.
There's no guitar strap.
Apologize for this song.
They have to sit down.
Good luck. No, just stay
All right,
right there. Stay right there.
So yeah, here's Ben Stiller watching in amazement at what's going on. Almost doing the blue velvet, or what's that? Blue steel. He's almost doing blue steel.
Yeah, Blue Steel Magnum.
Yeah, he's doing one of them. 'Cause that is not a normal man's face right there.
We'll
where am I gonna
figure
put
this out.
Guys, we can't have you sit down. I mean,
No guitar straps.
no guitar straps.
Anybody got a chair?
Okay, move down.
John the Stutterer.
John the
You
Stutterer will
get
give
kicked
you a
out of
seat.
the Playboy Mansion, now you get kicked out of your seat. I mean, what the hell's the
All
world
right, the
coming
Jesus
to?
Twins are going to perform. When is?
Yeah, he's insufferable. Rappaport is insufferable.
He's
Now I
awful.
know why people hate me. God damn it! Do I sound like this to people?
No,
If I
no.
do put a Okay. Hope.
The last
I have much better skin. Thank you.
time you two have performed on this show was years ago, right?
It doesn't matter to me.
All right. Sit down and do it. I want to hear this.
No,
Sit down.
I don't mind.
This song better be good if you're carrying on like this.
It's good.
All right, go ahead.
Well, you have a strap.
Hey, how you doing?
You can stand.
Sit down. What happened? Ben left?
Oh, hey, we gotta give our boy here at a theater to me $4.99. Michael Rappaport filed a lawsuit against Dave. This is Electra's favorite boy, Dave Portnoy, and Smitty, because they said he had herpes. Oh no, Electra, be careful. He has herpes.
Did one of them sleep with Michael Rappaport?
Where's Barstool? No, he shows up to like premieres with blotches all over his lips and face, and then he said he had some sort of immune deficiency disease.
Well, that would be HIV.
Let's say HIV.
Well, but also that's kind of, isn't that herpes too? Isn't it an immuno? Anyway, so
I have this weird acquired immune deficiency syndrome.
Yeah. Do you have any AZT? What? Nothing. But yeah. So okay, let's read this again. Rappaport filed a lawsuit against BBC. Oh, a defamation suit, because when you say I have herpes, yeah, that really, I mean, that could affect your dating life. But how do you show damages? This chick wouldn't fuck me, pay me. Like, where are the I guess your acting don't get jobs because the director's like, ooh, we could get Rappaport. Sir, what about the herpes? Damn it, he would have been perfect. I don't see that happening, so where are the damages, Rappaport? That tends to believe that lawsuit went nowhere and did that sort of boomerang effect where now I know about, and you all know about, Michael Rappaport's herpes. Thank you.
Thank you at a theater near me.
What is the worst Barstool hire? What does that mean?
I don't know what a bar, is that like a
bar
that's
stool?
What you sit on at a bar.
Yeah, but it's a Dave Portnoy's company, and did they hire Michael Rappaport? Was he working for them for some time?
No,
or Smitty,
stop.
Or what?
No. Oh, worst Barstool hire of all time. I miss Smitty might have been a hire.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we don't know anything about this subject. We sound like fucking blithering retards. So what we're gonna draw out of it was Smitty was the worst Barstool hire of all time because Portnoy can't hire himself, and Michael Rappaport filed mostly between conversation between them, and so Smitty must have been like the fall guy. One of these got to go. I own the company. Bye bye.
Wait, hold on. At a theater near me, are you saying they hired Michael Rappaport?
No, god damn it.
No.
All right.
Hold on. I think that's what at a theater near me is saying.
Oh, was he? Oh, maybe they hired him for like movie shit. They hire like people sometimes. They hire Gruden. Gruden's fucking great on there. I don't watch any other show. I promise. I swear on my cat's life. But when Gruden pops up on my feed, I'll watch it because football. He's a football guy. I'm a football guy. But if they start talking names and stuff, I'm out of there because that is a world I don't understand. It's too complex for me.
He says yes. He said they hired Michael Rappaport.
Well, that's proof that I don't know what I'm talking about. So look at me. I win. But okay, well, someone had to.
He used to have a podcast on Barstool Sports. Wow, interesting. Okay.
Did everyone work there? God damn. They had everyone on, they had McAfee, they had everyone. The only
Gray Alien's ex was on Howard Stern.
Oh. Gray Alien. That could be good or bad.
Armstrong?
What's his name?
There was a guy there that liked to eat or smell vomit, and so you gotta be a little more specific, Gray Alien.
Benji, it's Benji.
And we got a super chat for me from Blind Mike. Thank you, Blind Mike. Good to see you. How are you doing? How's your trip going? Hope everything is shaping out well. Shaping up well. How do you say that?
Yeah, shaping out well. Shaping up well.
I didn't say where he was. You did earlier on Who Are These Socials?
No, did I? No, I didn't.
Carl did. Carl did, maybe.
Carl did that, not me. And then I just embellished and said, yes, he's hunting Stuttering John for that 10,000 IQ money.
Hold on. I just saw something that immediately fascinates me. Gray Alien says she dated a guy who was a magician in Vegas.
Oh, no. Is that Electra's guy?
Start talking and don't stop until we tell you to. I want to hear everything about that. What's it like to date a magician?
in Vegas
Yes.
who was on the Stern Show.
Chris
I
Angel.
wish I had my phone set up. I would call her right now, but I don't have my
Oh.
phone set up.
If it's Chris Angel, get an interview with him for the Eric show because Erica met him. I wonder if Chris
To
Angel
know how to
remembers.
hit it, though, he might be a real wizard.
That's what I hear about Chris Angel.
Blew the aliens back out, folks. By the way, again, thank you, Blind Mike. That was
Thank you
nice of
very
to
much.
20.
Thank you,
Yes, I
thank
think we
you.
Skipped by him too quick. We got to give him a little more props. All right, so this is what they look like, as you can see. A different look for the twins. Got the mohawk shaved head and the
That's the
red
same
acoustic-
guys?
Yeah, same guys. And
No.
So we're gonna hear maybe the worst
His head
song
gets so
you've ever.
fat.
That's the devil inside.
I'm sitting here thinking about what it must be like dating a magician, pulling his dick out and saying, "I'm gonna make this disappear." In
Folks,
that,
degree of difficulty here hosting this, folks. One of them is thinking how his head looks fat. The other one is thinking some perverted magic thoughts. I'm trying to keep the show on the goddamn rails here, so make sure you put that in the comments too.
All up in your ass.
No, not Chris Angel, but he was high up in the Church of Satan.
It's a triple Lundy, people. I'm doing a triple Lundy. All right, here we go.
Don't go anywhere, lads. You go over here.
Just stay right there. You go ahead. All right, let's hear the song.
Wait, hang on a second.
All right. These are the Jesus twins.
Eric, you got
What happened to your attitude? You guys should be completely
That
mental.
was all ego.
check 1, 2.
All right, let me hear this.
These mics on?
Yes.
Give me-
You don't have headphones.
Prepare
that's
for
why
the
you can't
Beatles.
hear.
Ready?
And don't give me any God at the...
Yeah, so they sit up on this thing. That's how it looks.
Oh my God, they look terrible.
Oh my God. Is that supposed to be like a park bench in New York or something?
I saw Corey Feldman perform Blackbird today. If I see this, I might go deaf. You can't listen to
I
this much
know.
bad music in one.
Vita, give me like a short version.
You're going to get a short version.
All right, go ahead. All right, thanks, guys. All right, here we go.
All right.
Here we are. Jesus twins.
Oh God.
I'm gonna turn it down a little, folks.
Please.
Oh, look at Mr. Michael Rappaport throwing up the sig heil there. That's not good.
Is that Ronnie behind him?
It is Ronnie. There was a picture before and I wasn't sure, but now it is. Ronnie, my God. He looks older then than he did now. Like right now, he looks younger than that guy. That's Mendelson looking type of guy.
Sorry. I'm going to make this disappear and then reappear and then it's going to disappear again and then reappear.
Oh, no.
And then it's going to disappear again.
She's like, ow! She's like, what are you doing? It's the rabbit trick. No! Hey,
And then out of nowhere, it's going to
It's gonna
explode.
appear in your butt.
It's going to explode.
you always said the rabbit was your favorite thing to put in your pussy. I'm talking about the fucking vibrator, asshole. I put a real rabbit in there. Folks, did you think you were going to listen to a Jesus Twin song while you get watching Michael Rappaport give a sig heil tonight as you slip into the great unconsciousness? You're welcome.
I've never dated a magician, but I've dated a couple of musicians.
It's the same nonsense. No,
Basically,
magicians is worse. No, like musicians actually create magic or can. Magic's all fake. It's kind of like football versus wrestling. Both are physical activities, but one is an art form and one is scripted.
Hold on. Magic is an art form. I am an amateur magician. But what's interesting is the idea of dating a magician makes me just think that at any given moment, you're going to be asked, what do you think of this? And then you're like, they're bound, like a comedian who's like, hey, I was thinking about this joke. What do you think of this? You know, that they're going to try some trick on you and be like, eh? Should I include it in my act? And you're constantly like the sounding board. That's funny.
I don't know. You do all these shows and have all this content. How is not one of these shows a goddamn magic show? What are you doing?
Skeptical Robot, man. I have
That's
frequently
debunking magic.
No,
what are you talking about?
I have frequently talked about the link between magicians and con artists. Magicians really know, based on everything that they study about magic, there is a link in understanding frauds and con artistry, and people like His Holiness James Randi have made it very public that con artists, psychics use the exact same tools that a magician uses, but a magician admits that he's lying to you, whereas a psychic says that, you know, they have these powers from divine source, supernatural, you know, sources. So that makes the magician more honest. Anyway, if you want to talk more about it, Skeptical Robot Saturdays.
I think you should do a magic trick and break it down how you lied to us. That should be your show.
I actually am going to tell you that based on my there's a story I've been wanting to tell about how my knowledge as a magician actually there's really not a way for me to prove this, but my knowledge as a magician kept me from getting robbed in a jungle in the Dominican Republic. That is a true story, but I could see this scam coming from a mile away, and I was with family members and other people we had kind of grouped with, and I just kind of told everyone, here's what's going to happen. And
wow. That should also be a members only live for your channel.
I've thought about it. But there's some parts of it I got to make a little more interesting than they really are.
Stop them from getting scammed.
Embellishment.
Yeah. Didn't stop them from getting graped. No, we didn't get scammed, but we were walking funny. Oh, we were walking funny. All right, back to the song.
That's what
Remember,
I was
we'll listen to the. I'm sure you were. Didn't want to ask. Didn't want to ask why you're out of the country. It's probably some perverted thing. I just assume. Here we go. Judaism.
Oh wow.
Is that what he's saying? Is that really what he's saying?
Judaism. That's the line to your song.
That's the line.
Judaism.
Judaism. All right, God damn it, you motherfucker. My mouse wants to hear this whole song. Fuck you, mouse.
Buddhism and
Buddhism.
Christianity too.
Oh my god.
27 thought I'd be in heaven, but I'm still alive with you.
You're so angry at me. Stop.
Start a fire, burn the Bible, and take my chance at hell. I turned to Satan, who was sitting waiting. They labeled me mentally ill.
Oh, look who's sitting and watching this as this goes down, Luigi.
God, he's fat. He's just a troll.
He's like, I could play this better. I could write this song and play it better.
Kicking, screaming, fighting in the name of God. Come down and live as a paraplegic. God, come down and live as a manic depressive.
Wow. God, come down and live as a paraplegic. Just rolls off your tongue. God, come down and live as a
Is that what they're saying?
God, come down and live as a paraplegic. God, come down and live as a manic depressive. Yes.
Oh my God.
It's called a chorus, Luigi. That's what you do. It's epic. Listen again.
God, come down and live as a paraplegic. God, come down.
I wish I could
and live as a manic depressive. God, come down.
A certain Jack, you laugh.
God, come down and live as Christopher Reeve.
Did you get that last line?
No.
God, come down and live. God, come down and live like a bum on the street. God, come down and live like Christopher Reeve.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Name dropping paraplegics. If you didn't get it, the song is about paralyzed people. Thank you.
And why are they saying this? Are they saying that they would believe in God if he came down to earth and lived as a paraplegic? Because then they would believe that he would suffer for them?
I think they're saying there is no God, because if there was a God, he should come down and live as a paraplegic and live the hardships that he has endured.
Wow.
I wonder if they're also copying this concept. Remember, was this around that time that there was that really popular song, What If God Was One of Us? Remember that song?
Yeah, but
What
no,
if
this
God
is from their
was one
own
of
stupid
us?
thoughts. Remember that one of the guys thinks he's the devil. So this obviously comes from just sort of manic depressive, well, let's just write about your time as the devil. What if God came down? You could just
Your time is
your time as the devil.
let's write about when you were with the Hell Organization.
Yeah. Hey, Eric. How you feel about paraplegics? I really feel there's a song here. You got ubiquity. I get paraplegics. I mean, paraplegic is the hardest.
This is what happens when you fire John Mendelson.
Yes. He was your bumpers. He kept you in line. All right, let's listen. Jackie is stunned.
Was Christopher Reeve mentioned just there?
Yes, he was,
I
Howard.
didn't know he was in that song.
And they're just beating on those guitars like they're basically getting no tonal shit out of it, just like the rhythmic part out of it. And it's very funny looking. And they come back with the second verse.
You guys should manage Michael Rappaport's career. I got news for you.
Pay the rabbis $5,000, and they bar mitzvahed me. Damnation for your masturbation.
Damnation for your masturbation. Okay, I like where this is going.
Yeah, play that kinky on the front line.
Meditator was the babysitter, and she said that she could write. And life was easy with some Maharishi, and you did to recognize. Killing, stealing, healing in the name of God. Come down and live as a paraplegic. God, come down and live as a manic depressive. God, come down and live homeless on the street. God, come down and live as Christopher Reeve. God.
I gotta say, it's more catchy than Feel My Ubiquity. Overall.
I am speechless.
All right, let's listen to more. Why can't I?
Where were you during the Holocaust? God, where were you?
Wait, what was that? What did he say? What did he say?
God, where were you with the Holocaust? Come on, God. Fucking.
Oh.
God, come down and live with a guy with tuberculosis.
Yes, that's a kind of that's a good rhythm pattern, exactly. But yes, God, you're under some indictment here by the twins.
God, where were you when Jesus was on the cross? God, where were you?
Wait, well, he sent him, right? Isn't that your people's ridiculous story?
Yeah, he was on God's orders.
Yeah, so he wasn't going to save him from the cross.
God had some popcorn as well as watching his little movie play out.
During slavery, God, where were you when they committed me?
When they committed me.
Personal touch.
Oh, you get what he did there? He talked about himself at the end.
He did.
Himself. It's profound, see? Because it's like,
is he a paraplegic?
No, he's like, why?
I know.
God.
I'm kidding.
Well, no, he's much worse.
Oh my God! Look at what just happened.
Yeah, twins.
Woo!
People
are actually applauding.
People, that's the last live performance you'll ever hear from the Jesus Twins on the Howard Stern.
What is that?
That's why I brought them on, because I would never be able to be as interesting as the Jesus Twins.
The Jesus Twins have totally changed their style.
He is right. The look is also different.
It's Travis Bickle double.
I tell you, you could shine shoes with your hair. Look at that. It's really something else. You're wearing the mohawk look now, isn't it? What does the new look signify?
It's like a cactus.
It's like a cactus?
Hello, Jackie.
Well, I got to say, Jesus Twins, you're back with a vengeance.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. I'll tell you who's into your music. Is Ben Stiller. I saw him. What do you think?
I have to say, I didn't hate it.
You didn't hate it?
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, well, there you go. There's a guy who liked it. Well, listen, congratulations on getting out of your manic depression and getting back on the road with your hit song. What is the name of that song?
God, come down here.
God, come down here. All right, thank
God,
you.
come down here.
Is there someplace people can find
God,
that?
come down and live as
No.
a paraplegic.
Yes. I would have called that song paraplegic, personally. That's just, I mean, Feel My Ubiquity. You didn't call that song Dance Around song. You know, you went with the big words. Maybe they learned their lesson, though.
Heaven Records.
Exactly.
Heaven
Records.
Records.
All right,
Okay.
good. All right.
All right.
Let me see
I'm
if
going to Playboy
All right,
Mansion
thanks.
tomorrow
Thank you.
with Kimberly from Hustler. Who's this idiot, Michael Rappaport?
He's right over there.
It's the same. It's the guy you see at the gym every day.
Who's the jerk off, Michael Rappaport?
How you doing?
You'll be watching it on TV. I'm at the party with Kimberly from Hustler. She's going to be there tomorrow. Remember Kimberly from Hustler? How are you,
How
Howard?
you doing? Hey, Jesus Twins. Let the boys have their seats back on the couch. Thank you, guys, Jesus Twins.
All right. Way to go, fellas.
Jesus Twins have gotten a more polished act. Mike, did you like that?
Me, Rappaport?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
You
man.
like that?
Good stuff. I'm doing a documentary about them.
All right.
Did you hear that? I'm doing a documentary about them. Guess
Did
what
he ever
never
do
happened?
it?
No.
Oh, he did not.
Probably- no,
love-
of course not.
I loved his very Beetlejuice-esque. Who, me? Rappaport?
Me? Yes. Michael, you mean me, Rappaport? No, the other Michael up on stage. Oh, okay.
I'm going to start doing
all
that.
right.
When people just say Luigi, I'm going to go, who, me? Greenberg?
Luigi?
Which Luigi are you speaking to, please? All right, so now, months later, and the twins are back. I didn't even think a year later. And this is not about music now. This is about something bigger than music. And it starts out with a bang. And here we go.
Gentlemen, right this way.
They got security guards. They got the slick back hair. We're going back to the ubiquity days, baby.
These
except
look like
no band.
mailmen. These are security guards?
They do. They do look like mailmen.
Yeah. But take a gander at what the twins look like here. A little Jack Nicholson, Pat Riley looks.
Wait till we come on here for the cameras.
And there's Ronnie, looking a little more like how we see Ronnie now.
Well, they're in here. We gotta shoot them. Everything's on camera now, unfortunately. TV show time releases. What's going on, guys? Very serious today. You don't want to talk at all?
Very serious.
We should maybe get a thumbs up or something?
Not starting well.
Wow. They do not look happy.
Man, these guys are assholes.
And remember, this is the last in-studio appearance right here by the Jesus.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, fuck you, man. You don't like hanging out with us, Luigi? I thought this was fun. Oh, that's right. Your favorite broadcast moment was you in the fart machine, not us. Oh, no, not the 30 episodes of Unboxing Eric. No, not all the hours we spent together. No, something you fucking did for 5 seconds on another show.
It was
good day, sir.
My proudest moment was the fart machine.
Good day. I say good day.
It was funny.
It was funny.
Just saying.
Immediately smoking.
So surreal.
Looking out the window for the birds that know their names. Oh, I see one. There's Squeaky and Squawbox. They know our names, right? Oh yeah, Squawbox knows us. Good.
No, I'm Eric. He's Jeff.
As long as the people don't know, the birds can know. It's the dumbest thing about these guys, but probably the lasting memory of this show to me now. The bird thing.
Earning your paycheck there, buddy.
Oh, they earn everyone earns their paycheck today. Just keep an eye on this guy right now.
TV show? No, you're gonna wait till we go on in. Usually we do like a little pre.
Keep your eye on him.
Hello or wave or something. Not this time. Not this time.
Tortured artist.
Glenn, go ahead.
I wanted to get on when the Jesus Twins were in there, so I could tell them, man, they're waste of life. They're like little fat.
Oh no! Thank you for cutting that right when we did.
Wow,
They're like a little fat.
Man, I did not mean to do that, but
Great timing.
Interesting.
Saved us. Saved the stream.
But it's just when you take a step back, we can call them assholes all day long. But what's interesting is, like you just said, tortured artists. They have done nothing to warrant this ego. Like they've been on several times promoting themselves as musicians, yet not one single published song.
No.
You
Well,
know,
wait. Well, you didn't hear the paraplegic song?
I'm sorry. I guess there is one published song on their own label, but yeah, nothing. I've published my own song on my own label. Come on, anybody could do that.
Holy Christ! All right, how much to play that song? If we paid you $100, if we got 100 in super chats, would you play that song?
I'm gonna have to go back and find it. It was when I thought I was going to have a future as a DJ.
$200, people. He has a song out there that he's proud and scared of us hearing. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
What's the song called?
I didn't name it. It was just me.
What's the chorus?
Thinking. No, I mean it was musical. I was fucking with electronic music at the time, thinking I was gonna be a DJ one day.
Oh, so you're not singing on it, or you do sing on it?
No, I'm not singing. No, there's no.
It's Boots and Cats.
Can you put some lyrics to it and sing for us too?
Yeah, oh yes.
Is it Boots and Cats?
Boobies, I love.
Perfect. That'd be a great song.
Luigi making techno. In 100 guesses, I would have got it like maybe on the third one. I'm telling you, I would have guessed that right away.
It was a hobby before I figured out AI art.
All right,
And Stephen Bull, yes, the twins are for real.
Well, they were. But don't get ahead of ourselves here.
All right, well, why don't I get the Jesus Twins in and you can tell them yourself. The Jesus Twins haven't been on the show in a couple of years, I don't think. They're guys who have a rock group.
Maggots.
Look, he said a couple of years, so maybe I looked at the wrong date for it. He said a couple of years, so that hair is way longer. So a couple of years.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, the hair is a lot longer. Wow.
A couple of years. Yeah, and Howard
Well, you can
does
do
look
tricks
different.
with hair. You can fold it in half and make it into a mohawk. So
that's true.
Lies. You're telling me all women's
can.
hair isn't real? What are you saying?
She's saying that this actually
Nope,
was the
it's
day
not.
after. The day after that they had mohawks.
But as far as I know, they never had a hit song.
Have they been recorded by
never had
anyone
any
but
song.
themselves?
Paraplegics. What are we missing here?
Yeah. And they evidently got very violent in the green room and punched one of our pictures and broke the glass.
Watch this.
Spray only.
Oh, you knocked it off?
Sorry about that.
Alright, sorry. You guys knocked it off or you punching it off? We're here banging.
Sorry.
It's alright, just be careful of the glass. Don't.
well, I would be concerned what's in that bag that he has with him. I'd be like, yeah, we need to
No
search your bag,
shit.
sir.
They have a metal detector.
Be careful. Let me see your hand. What happened to your hand? It's alright?
Yeah.
Is it bleeding?
No,
You need a Band-Aid? Let me
it's
see.
fine. It's fine.
Let me see it. I just want to make sure you're not.
It's fine.
You don't have any glass in there or anything?
So yes, he punched. Eric punched one of the framed glass things and cut his hand all up really bad.
Oh my God.
Before the interview.
And Mrs. Offen got kicked out for less than this.
Way less. At this point, they're kind of like, because they weren't in the room to see it happen, they could just plausible deniability. And then Howard wants to know what happened in the room, obviously. So it becomes part of the fodder.
Are they blaming all their
I wonder-
non-success on Howard now?
Ooh, that's interesting.
Because
Possibly.
saying, "Oh, you didn't support us enough, and we did everything for you, and now you have ruined our careers."
Electra, if
Yeah.
I gave you, hold on, if I gave you 100 guesses at what they're going to come in here and say, you would never guess.
Okay.
It's the weirdest turn and direction they go off in, and maybe that will play more into your rendering of a judgment. But just listen to where they go and what they talk about. Listen to what this conversation is really about.
Can I
It
guess?
ain't what you think it is. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I guess? They're gonna talk about unicorns.
No,
You have
but that
seen
is
this
closer.
before. You know.
No, I've never seen this. I promise.
Unicorns is closer than any other guess you could put out there. So
Okay, but I think
let's
that.
get-
But I, regardless of what they say and do, I think DJ Electra's onto something.
I wonder what they look like now. The last time we saw them, they had changed into a more beefy, kind of short.
They have mohawks.
They've changed again.
And the Jesus Twins punched a picture of Ralph in the green room. And they said the picture frame broke.
Can't
but
blame them for that.
No, they definitely, that was not a happenstance. There was a lot of pictures in there, and they picked one they wanted.
Your hand is bleeding, so clearly you guys...
They're as forthcoming as they've always been.
Well, let's see if this interview goes well.
I gave him that before.
Hello, Jesus
Give
Twins.
myself the clock here.
They look good.
Why would you punch a picture? Now you've hurt your hand. Which Jesus Twin is bleeding?
Yes, this one right
The
here,
red- with the
closest to
red
me.
shirt.
Yeah.
What is your name? I never can tell you guys apart.
You. What's your
You
name?
got a microphone. You got microphones. You're bleeding.
Howard, right now.
AC, man.
I'm sorry about the glass.
Why did you punch the picture?
Howard, we're sitting there for 2 hours, supposed to be on the show.
But you
an hour
guys
ago.
know we have scheduling problems.
Listen, let's forget about the glass.
You guys were scheduled for 7. We got you on at 8.
All right, listen, right now, let me just say one thing.
You guys are so angry. Why would you? Your whole hand is bleeding. Before you get to your one thing, you guys got to get into some sort of anger management program.
How are you going to make it with all this anger?
Howard, when you're representing 30,000 people serving life in prison.
Wait a second.
Okay, that gives you a little idea. So I told you, if I were to give you a million guesses on what they're going to come in here and talk about, would the 3 strikes law in California be the thing that you would think they would talk about?
Nope, that was not on my radar at all.
Well, welcome to the odd mind of the twins, because that's all this fucking conversation is about. And I think it has to do with, Daddy getting thrown in jail for 7 years, personally. But
for what?
What did their dad get thrown in jail for?
Yeah.
Were you not paying attention in episode 1, you bastard?
It's a good chance I was not.
Embezzlement.
No, I don't remember.
He embezzled millions of dollars, and they never found it, and everyone thought it went to the twins.
I'm sorry. I thought you were saying he was arrested recently. Got it.
No. Yeah. All right. So, that's my.
Wait a second. I thought you guys are recording artists.
Howard, we're representing 30,000 people serving life in prison for a nonviolent offense.
Who appointed you that?
Excuse me?
Who told you that you're representing 30,000 people?
This is the political action committee that we're representing.
Are you guys?
They started a political action committee.
Oh my goodness.
From ubiquity to paraplegic to political action committee. Is this not the greatest rise and fall of a band in the history of music that never was? Oh, my God.
Rise. Can I also point out there is a marked difference in what would you call it? Energy level between the two of them. That is nuts.
Lithium, baby. Lithium. The crazy brother in the Reddit that punched the wall is crazy, and this guy has to deal with crazy. So you're looking at a lot of things.
Probably take some of the
going
lithium too.
on. They all take the lithium. Share.
Serious now,
Very
or are you?
serious.
Because sometimes you come on here and you,
Deadly serious.
And what is going on with your music? Are you guys still recording artists?
Howard, we wrote a song for this organization
Oh God.
called Citizens Against Violent Crime.
Explain to me though how you guys make a living. Are you rich guys? Because you do appear to have great clothes. I don't know of the work that you do. You have pamphlets that you're handing out. These have got to be expensive to make.
Security.
It's the organization.
Right. But I'm saying these are expensive. You guys have an expensive lifestyle. You're traveling with bodyguards.
They are doing like a Brewster's Millions sort of life where they're buying all these things and spending all this money just to get receipts to show old men to get more money at a later point. That's the only way I can think of it. I mean, because what a colossal waste of money every time they do this. So
Bodyguards who are not cheap.
What do they need bodyguards?
Howard, right now.
Right. Why do you guys have bodyguards?
Listen to me.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Forget the body.
I think you stepped over Howard saying something really funny. He goes, I mean, I don't know if everyone's going to find it funny. I did. He goes, when he's talking about them spending, he goes, you have bodyguards, black bodyguards.
Yeah, that's a premium price, baby. Yes.
But I'm saying these are expensive. You guys have an expensive lifestyle. You're traveling with bodyguards, black bodyguards who are not cheap.
What do they need bodyguards?
Howard, right now.
Right. Why do you guys have bodyguards?
Listen to me.
Go ahead.
Forget the bodyguards. Forget the mirror.
Why?
The Constitution of the United States is being pissed on by California. The 8th Amendment of the Constitution clearly states that no excessive bail shall be required.
We're right down your alley, Luigi. I knew you'd love this episode. The Jesus twins come to practice law. It's the Matlock twins. Don't you love it, Luigi? This is gonna be fun. They're gonna butcher your
Nothing
profession.
aggravates me more. Nothing aggravates me more than when you ask someone a direct question and they want to tell you a story.
They want to talk about the Constitution. You ask them a question and they're like, Constitution, Constitution. Well, you know, there's no conversation after that.
Required, no excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted. Okay? 30,000 people right now in jail for non-violent. For life. They're For serving life in prison.
You're referring
hang on.
to-
Hang on.
No,
Hang on. Hang on. Listen to me.
Hold on. Let me say one
Howard,
thing.
the American public sincerely believes that our prisons are teeming with dangerous.
You don't have to filibuster. You don't have to
Listen to me.
filibuster.
Listen, Howard.
Thank you.
I want to explain what I think you're
Listen to
talking
me.
about.
Listen to
because
me.
Nobody
Fine, let me explain.
Let me explain.
Let me explain.
Let me explain.
Stern, let me explain.
Hold it now. Now you've gone too far.
35 states. Listen to me. 30. I didn't make this trip for nothing.
Are you referring to the 3 strikes
Yes,
law?
I am. And California is the only state out of 30.
See your Howard laughing. He loves these fucking guys. They must remind Howard of Friends from Long Island, you know, or the guys that he, you know, the cool guys that he could never hang with or something. There's something about these guys that reminds Howard of home. That's the only explanation I could come up with, because he gives them so much room to hang themselves.
They're also easily manipulatable. What's the word I'm looking for?
Malleable.
Malleable.
Well,
Easily malleable.
Yeah, they kind of get the gimmick to like raise your voice and fight with Howard, but don't go over the line, right? Like that's fun for Howard, you know. And so at this point of his life, when he could be like 5% improv and not worry about so yeah, we miss that, Howard.
I wouldn't be good at Howard's job in moments like this. I would just have no patience, and I'd be like, get them out of here. But I realize that's what makes him a genius, is that he put himself on the line
right
for the content. And I mean, I'd just be like, no, this is too exhausting. I don't want anything to do with this. Get them out.
Well, the thing also is that he had a 4-hour show, and he's like looking down. He's like,
there you
I
go.
could talk
5 days. It used to be 5 days a week. Remember?
Right. So his option is like, well, can talk to John again. Boo. Can talk to Baba Booey again. Boo. I got the Jesus twins. I'll just fuck with them for an hour. I mean, it literally was so he didn't have to talk to his staff. And so,
it's, okay. You know, you have that thing when we do unboxing, Eric, that thanks Howard for his efforts. And being new to you know, broadcasting and streaming, I fucking struggle to do a show that's an hour and a half every 2 weeks. You know, this motherfucker did 4 hours a day,
every day,
5 days a week. I mean, say what you want about him now, or, you know, like him or hate him. God, that is a true work ethic. You know,
yeah, no one can ever say that he wasn't a hustler from day one.
Yeah,
He's still. I mean, you know, for a man his age, you could still say, and his wealth, what the fuck are you doing? Like, go, you know, go get deer and get the ranch going. You know what I'm saying? It's time to fully Imus it up. We got a super chizzy from I Come Buckets, $2. I'm a day lord.
Thank you.
But I pump and dump Electra. Oh, no. I Come Buckets.
Join the club. Join the club.
Guys, I don't know. Any eggs left, Electra? Do we have an egg left in there? Are we going to get a mongoloid? What's going on with the eggs?
I think the eggs are frizzle fried. So.
Oh, the eggs are fried. I come. Throw all your ropes. Every rope you got. All the pre ones, all the post ones.
I just thought of something. We need. Oh my God! I just thought of something great. You remember that shit? No.
Oh, do you forget what you thought of? That is the amazing turnaround time.
It's a long story. It's a long story. There was audio of Eric, and I don't think we've played it yet, but audio of Eric talking to a girl, and he goes, what does he say? He's like, "You have great tits," and she like engages him, and he goes, "Do you like breast sex?"
Oh,
we
please say that's-
need to get DJ Electra to play the other voice on that.
Oh, here, like we're getting so close to pervy Eric. It's gonna be amazing. All right, but we're not at Eric. We're not at Eric. We're talking about 30,000 people locked up here. People, come on, get serious.
Give me ideas.
I don't think Luigi likes the Jesus Twins very much.
I think that's pretty clear.
Pretty clear.
I don't think many of you do. This is for me now. You know how Daisy the healer says, "I'm here to heal me, not you." that Jesus Twins. That's my Daisy.
I understand their value. I do not like them as entertainers.
But for the rest of your life, you will know the entire story. So people will be like, "Oh, Jesus Twins." You'll be like, "Oh yeah, let me tell you a little something about the birds," and you'll know these like details. It's amazing.
About ubiquity.
Yeah, I come buckets $2. A paraplegic god. What is it? What are your thoughts? Thoughts? I'll break those barriers. # shooting ropes. I come buckets. I mean, if it's buckets, I think you would. Electra.
He's horny. He's horny right now, obviously. So
we're gonna have to hang you upside
let
down
it,
so
let
that
it out, buddy.
So that drips all the way up. So you fill up. So we fill you up. You know what I'm saying?
I plan to let it out.
I'm not doing a handstand.
No, we'll hang you by your ankles, and then I come buckets will get on top of you and shoot loads into you. But they will go all the way to your nose, and they can fill you up. Thank you.
No, I don't want it in my nose. That hurts.
It's science.
It's painful.
It
It
hurts.
burns.
Had it in your nose? My God, lady. Probably had it everywhere in your face. Where haven't you had it on your body? That's probably the better question to ask. All right, we're just going to move on.
I'm a virgin. What are you talking about?
I probably shouldn't answer that question. My kneecaps. Moving on.
That employ the 3 strikes law that will put someone away for life for a nonviolent petty offense.
Did you break your hand?
No, I didn't break my hand.
Let me see your hand.
My hand's
Hold
fine.
it up.
Bleeding. Ugh.
You're bleeding. Why did you punch up glass? If you're worried about nonviolence.
Yeah, really.
Well, he's afraid he could be put away.
Good goddamn point, Howard. We're here to stress nonviolence to get these people out. Let me push them as fast as I can. The dichotomy of the twins.
Way, I guess.
Listen,
Well, wait a second. One of you guys
Seriously.
was put away for a little bit, right? One of you guys did serve some jail time. Is that how you came to know this thing?
Howard,
Tell me what
you have
happened.
someone you love in prison.
Answer
It
a
is
question.
like a knife in your heart.
Who is in prison?
30,000 people in California.
No. Who
love
do you
is in
know?
prison?
Who do you love that's in prison?
Howard,
Make
you
this
grew
a personal
Listen,
story.
listen to me. Just
Go ahead.
relax. Everyone
Answer a goddamn question. Just one. Just any question they ask. Just answer.
relax.
No, what about you relaxing?
You're relaxed.
I'm relaxed.
You're
Wait,
not
let me-
relaxed.
listen.
It's the worst deposition ever. Hey, I did a lawyer joke.
Relax.
All right,
You
let's
did.
start over. Okay?
All right, can I interview
Oh, there's Artie. Artie looks riled up and ready to go.
you?
Sure, but let me just state, you said a personal
Are you
thing.
recording artists?
Yes, we're recording us. We wrote a song. For
Okay. Number 2.
Go ahead.
You guys haven't made money yet as recording artists. Am I correct?
Pretty much.
Okay,
That's the
but
case.
you're living a good lifestyle, I think.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. You guys seem to have nice
You got
clothing.
leather coats.
These clothes were provided.
Running around the city just punching mirrors and punching glass. That's a king's life, baby.
By a suit company in LA that sponsors us.
All right, but how do you get a sponsor?
How do we get a sponsor?
Yeah, I mean, what are they sponsoring exactly?
The nice clothes.
All right,
Listen.
all right. So are you guys? Do you guys have a trust fund or
Listen,
something?
would you shut up?
What is it, Doug?
I know.
Wait, the sponsor is sponsoring their own clothes. That's amazing.
Makes sense
That's
of
like
that.
It's like pre-promotion. It's too genius. I don't understand it. Hold on, let me get my head around that. And while I'm doing that, another $2 for my cum buckets. Post nut clarity. Here's $2 for charity. Yeah, Electra, I think you finished.
Thank you, Icon Buckets.
yeah,
So glad
that
you
is-
finished
you're
and got that out.
Icon buckets, your flow rate must be heavy because that was awful quick. To fill a bucket in that time, that's a high flow rate.
We've
Congratulations.
been live for an hour and
Congratulations.
19 minutes. He's probably been edging that whole time.
Icon buckets, the most important thing is anyone there to make you a sandwich because that's what we know is always the most important thing. After you finish, ladies, make your man a sandwich after he finishes. Thank you. PSA.
My
How
wife
about these
just
guys?
brought me a sandwich, and I'm about to finish.
Oh my god. Lucky. I
Some
want a
ladies
sandwich.
preemptively give their husband sandwiches so
She
they do
knows.
not have to have sex with them. So,
She knows me.
Not saying anything, Luigi. Not saying which camp you're in. Nope.
As they grew up in a very rich town, in the five towns is where they're from. So that's very wealthy area.
But they don't. But that's their dad has money.
So their family is very wealthy.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it
Sorry.
is.
Listen to me.
All right. So all right. Now let's move ahead.
Howard, our dad, we were growing up in high school,
Yeah.
and our dad was in jail.
Oh, now I didn't know that.
Our dad.
He asked that 5 minutes ago. Why couldn't you just answer it then?
Exactly. Oh God, that aggravates me so much.
And it also makes their story less believable because they're just bringing up, did they maybe just come up with that while they were fucking talking right there? Electra, I have some news. Breaking news. Buckets painted the ceiling.
Oh, good. I
painted
like
the
art. I do like art.
Mm-hmm. It's more of a spackling, but yes. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, yeah. I used to have that stuff on the ceiling where you rubbed your fingers on it and it would rain down on you like confetti.
Popcorn ceiling.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that.
Oh,
a more liquid,
okay.
liquid form of it. Yeah. Yeah.
It goes everywhere.
Does it make you feel any way that people online are pleasuring themselves to you? I'm
no.
talking to Luigi. I'm talking to Luigi. Luigi. Heyo.
I always assumed they
Why
were.
was your dad in jail?
For embezzlement and fraud, insurance. Okay, but this is totally different.
Oh,
so we grew up
Wait,
very empathetic.
Totally different than what? Totally different than what? That's why you're here. But this is totally different. I'm sorry. I'm gonna nitpick everything they say because I hate them.
It gets
Sorry,
worse.
I'll stop.
When you go
Oh, it gets worse. Just prepare.
visit someone you love in prison,
Right.
and the correctional officers treat you.
Have you guys been in prison?
I've been in prison.
You have.
Prison,
For
not
what though?
jail.
What'd you do?
Jail.
Tell me what you
He's been
did.
in- Howard, as you know, you've read the article.
I don't even remember. What did you go to
Answer the
jail for?
goddamn
I'm trying to understand
question.
why you guys are so bent out of shape
Howard,
about
I had
the
a
three
medical
strikes law.
condition.
They literally should have ran for Congress. They missed their fucking calling. Like, just avoid the question because that's like 90% of the job as a congressman or a senator or the president. You just don't answer the question. Amazing. Congratulations, Senator Jesus Twin.
Years ago.
Yes.
Senator Seaton. Can we call you Senator Seaton for sure?
Okay.
Yeah.
Which I'm very grateful to say that I've 100% overcame.
A medical condition, schizophrenia or something?
No, manic depression.
Manic depression.
Yes.
And you
I come
overcame
buckets
it.
overcame.
Howard,
He punched out a glass.
listen.
Right. Go ahead.
Thank God that we're both healthy.
Right.
Okay.
You do seem better because the last time I
Yeah,
saw
definitely.
you, you were almost catatonic.
Yeah.
Well, as Howard, that was when I just. That was a day before he got in trouble with the law.
What did you do?
It's you've read that on the air before.
I have.
Ah, so he left the studio and then got arrested.
Remember
anyone remember what
he shoved
Push that guy, yeah.
Melrose. It was Melrose.
Yeah. I wonder if I bet it wasn't the Melrose thing, but he was just in that frame of mind and pushed someone else or did something else to someone.
I wish I could convey to you how much that that picture they just showed of him with the shaved head when he was on last.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could convey to you how much that looks exactly like a cousin of mine. That for a brief moment I got startled. I was like, whoa. I was like, oh wait. I have a cousin that looks identical to that.
We all have a cousin.
Literally made me jump for a second. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, we all have a cousin that occasionally calls himself Satan and goes on the Stern Show and bitches about 3 strikes laws. Yeah, we all have that.
No, mine just won the Iron Man.
They're superfluous. Thank you.
I'm a Jesus twin.
No, congratulations to your cousin who won the Iron Man. She is a woman, I believe, correct? She's an Iron Woman.
Yes.
Iron Person. All right, here we go.
He did.
I thought I remember somebody being involved with selling drugs, but I can't remember.
No, get out of here.
Then what is it?
Did you rape
Baba Booey just butchering the goddamn
clown?
I got into a little altercation with a police
I'm
officer.
sorry. I would love to know if that was him trolling. Like I would love to know if he knows that's not true. Just kind of poking up poking a bear? You know, like did he do that on purpose? I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
The
It's
more
rhetorical.
that I hear Baba Booey talk, and the more from these past, the more I realize he just talks before he thinks, and he'll just start.
True.
Also, this thing happened. This thing happened. And they're like, oh, well, doesn't that mean this and that? Well, yeah, I guess so. Like he doesn't put it all together before it comes out of his mouth. He kind of
McHine.
tries to do it on. Yeah, McHine, exactly. Thank you, McHine. That is the perfect example of how he puts things together. Like, let me get it out first and quick. Be the first one to the thing, and if it's wrong, I'll backtrack or make a way out of it. But I will not be. Yeah. Yes, exactly.
That's right.
Why did he stop you though in the first place?
Like I said, I was
mentally ill.
At the time, I had a chemical imbalance.
But what did you do to make him stop you?
I was driving a stolen truck.
A stolen truck.
And then when he stopped you, you took a swing at him?
That would cause an altercation with a police officer.
It wasn't exactly. It's not black and white like that. At the time, I was driving a
Pretty sure it is.
truck. The police officers tried to. I really don't even want to get into it. It's so in the past. I mean,
Right. So how long did you go away for?
2 months.
2 months. Okay.
And you know what?
Doesn't seem unreasonable.
Yeah, I mean, actually, that seems pretty fair. I mean,
Seems a little light
if
to
you're
me.
driving a stolen truck and you get in an altercation with a police officer and they give you 2 months, I'd say the laws are pretty lenient.
Howard, the truth
Would you
is,
agree?
Howard, the truth is
Yeah.
that the people.
Howard just killed him with logic. They're just like, nope, not going to acknowledge that. The truth is this, Howard. We're not going to acknowledge that. We're just going to move on to the other people's stories.
Think about that. Driving a stolen fucking truck, that's one offense.
Hi, I'm sure.
Assaulting a police officer, that's another offense. I'm going to guess they probably tagged on resisting arrest as part of that. That's another offense. Public intoxication is another offense. Motherfucker got 2 months?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he was just singing there, and they're like, get this guy out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes. The songs he are writing back here, it's like having Hannibal Lecter back here. People are just offing themselves left and right.
People in California who are serving life in prison aren't as lucky as Eric has been. These people.
Well, wait a second. Eric has also done other stuff too. Did you ever threaten a social worker?
Yes.
Okay. So I mean, not only that, not only did he get in a fight with a cop, not only did he steal a car, he threatened a social worker's life. So for all of that to do 2 months, the laws are pretty.
Folks, hold on. I gotta.
It is pure logic there. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I have an announcement to make. I just received a text from one congressional candidate, Richard Ojeda. Richard Ojeda, and I'm not going to say what he says because I'm going to keep quiet, but what he does say is that he's going to need all the help he can get, people. So if we're going to make Richard Ojeda the next congressman from the state of North Carolina, go Tar Heels, then we got to do it. We got to do it because Richard Ojeda is a curb stomping mofo, and we support that motherfucker.
Are you being serious? Why are you getting ads from North Carolina?
Well, because that's where Richard Ojeda is running for Congress.
Yeah, I get
and
it.
he just announced, and
I didn't get it from North Carolina. My point. I think you see my point.
President of North Korea, Richard Ojeda. No, I don't know. No, North Carolina. Listen, I think wouldn't you want your buddy to be in there? Oh, yeah, we want our buddies to be in there. If you ran for something, I'd vote for you. Politics be damned. We know the guy. He got hit in the head with a hammer in Holla. He needs to be a congressman. Thank you. All right, that was the breaking news. Fun, Electra, right? We get to be part of a campaign.
As soon as he breaks away from John, his stardom skyrockets.
Oh, John who?
He finally got rid of that bag of dirt that was weighing him down.
He's going to be hanging out with Bill Belichick, North Carolina, Michael Jordan. That's who Ojeda's going to be hanging out with.
Wow, I got rid of John. Now I can actually be successful in life. His stink is off of me.
I'll tell you what, though. Say what you want about that man. He is a good friend because that man has been put through hell by another so-called friend. His name John Melendez, and a normal friend wouldn't do that to you. Wouldn't put you in those positions all the time. But Richard has handled it with aplomb. I'm a fan of Richard Ojeda.
I will tell you, I'm
just
actually not. I'm not a fan of Richard Ojeda, but I will say that I do admire his loyalty to his friends. That seems to be an undeniable, important aspect to his integrity.
Also, defending our goddamn country. We're doing over 300 airdrops.
Won't take that from
controlling
him.
people in the war zone. I mean, you know,
He is a
braver
hero.
man than I. Yeah.
I don't like him threatening people. Is my real
I would love hhim to threaten the Jesus twins. That would have been amazing. He would have curb stomped the Jesus.
I'd make an exception.
I'll curb stomp these fagots.
Sometimes the law works for you.
Howard.
Yeah.
I feel that's why I'm here today, to repay my karmic debt. I feel I've been given a second chance, and this is part of the reason that we're here today. I got
All right,
involved.
so you say your problem is that if a guy commits 3 crimes, he automatically gets life.
That's the big misconception.
All right.
What's the
One
misconception?
offense can count as multiple strikes in California.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
All right. Now,
No, it
All right.
cannot.
Has Howard ever sounded more bored with that? Oh, is that right?
By definition, it doesn't work that way. You can have several charges as part of one event. I'm sorry. I just got off of work. I'm still in that mode. Sorry. I'll
Hey,
stop.
people, we're getting free legal advice over here, so enjoy. As a member of the Hack Ride channel, you get for $2.99 free legal advice from a very tired possible lawyer who now has to watch idiots.
I'm not liable for legal advice.
Exactly. But now you got to watch idiots talk about law. This is our new show. I'm just gonna find people talking about the law and just irritate you the whole time. Our new show.
So, guys,
Believe
what do
me,
you want us
You will succeed.
to do about it?
We're with this political action committee, CAVC, Citizens Against Violent Crime. We go to the meetings. I was at the Democratic State Convention a couple months ago, talking with the governor of California, Gray Davis, about this issue.
All right.
Do you think
recalled Governor Gray Davis?
that's really a good idea for the people you're trying to help?
Did you really meet with the governor?
Yeah, I have pictures. Would you like to see
Really?
pictures?
Do you guys ever laugh or smile?
Yeah, we do. This is a serious issue.
But I'm just saying, do you really think you represent your issue well?
Robin, have you forgotten what color you are?
No.
Okay, on that. It is an interesting fact, though, that
Oh my God, what a horrible comment.
What a dick.
But do you ever laugh? So Howard did have this knack of finding people can't laugh at themselves. Eric, Riley, Jesus twins. Shall I go on? Well, I mean, he can't think for himself. You need a conscious.
Still qualify.
You need a few neurons firing off up there. Stuttering John. Like, think of all these guys. They can't. They can't joke around themselves, so they become. That is really the main ingredient in locale, right? The main ingredient in locale is the inability to understand thyself.
The
And what-
questionnaire. I always
so.
default to the questionnaire.
What Alabama was to race relations
Oh, here
in
we
the
go.
civil rights movement, California is to the prisons and the prison
But
population.
wait a second.
But
You
if
have
I
to.
So
saw
profound.
you two coming, I say maybe we need to make the law stiffer.
Yeah, what about
Howard? Seriously, while we're here,
Well,
is
give me an
we-
example of the laws you think that people broke. I mean, I like the fact that people go away to jail for breaking laws.
Violent criminals.
But what about what
The
your
law-
brother did? He assaulted a police officer. I think 2 months
That's
is too
violent.
lenient. That's violent.
Howard, I had a medical condition.
Okay, fine, whatever. But I'm saying that's violent.
That is violent.
Of course.
And
You
that was in New York. We're talking about California right
All right,
now.
now in California,
California is keep in mind, the only state in the nation out of 35 states. New York has a 3 strikes law.
Right.
34 of the states have the 3 strikes law that applies to violent crime.
But why worry
in
about
California?
that?
Let me just give you an example.
Why are we worried about this?
CCPOA. Because I live in California.
Okay,
and
you live in-
$750 million in tax.
I still don't know what their point is. Are they saying repeal 3 strikes?
Yeah, or just make it violent offenses, which I believe it is now. I believe their campaign worked. Congratulations, fellas! You did it.
But
You did it.
there's degrees to this sort of thing. You can say violent crime, but I mean, I don't know. It's just ridiculous.
I think you're getting too much in the weeds of who can, like.
I'm sorry for that because I just got off work. My brain is just in that mode. You're right.
The point is, like, think about their decision-making process. That's what let's focus on. Like, they went from, all right, well, we tried the dancing and the black music.
That didn't
we
work.
tried the acoustic guitars. Now we're going with the political action committee. I just love that the constant reframe, the Madonna-like chameleon-esque entertainment.
Reinventing themselves.
Yeah. You know, it's a you have a Garth Brooks situation, you know, where all of a sudden it's like a teenager and he's got a goatee.
What was the name of his alter ego?
No, I fucking don't know. That is a homosexual test. You just try to get me, and I don't know his name. Rains. Garth Brains. Grains. Toby Grains.
Frank Brooks.
Chris Gaines.
No. Chris Gaines.
Chris Gaines.
I was
Yeah.
close. I knew it was something like that.
What a stupid idea.
Very weird. Very, very weird. All right, let's get back to the drinks.
Because you probably have a couple of strikes against you.
I have no strikes. I have no felonies, nothing. I'm very lucky, and that's why I'm doing this.
But I like that you're worried about having 3 strikes. I don't want.
He didn't say I'm very good. I'm a good moral person. No, he said I got lucky. I got lucky.
He did 2 months in prison, and he's saying he doesn't have conviction.
No, he got lucky. He got lucky. He just did the 2 months. Sucked a few cocks. Now I'm on the streets again. Don't clip that.
Why are you acting out? You are a guy who is known, whether it's medical condition or not, to go off. You're punching out frames in the green room.
This isn't about my brother.
I like that you guys, but it is about your brother and anyone like him. I like that people are afraid. Afraid.
The idea that they have
break the
this
law.
law and people are still breaking it.
Break the law.
I
is
agree with
a
you.
testament.
I agree with you that when it comes to marijuana and drugs,
That's what
no one should be in
Howard,
prison.
They
ever.
the prisons are filled with junkies and drug addicts. This is who the law has targeted. In 1993.
Misanthropes, you might say.
This is making me nauseous.
Only 20 more minutes. Here we go.
Are most of those junkies and drug addicts in jail because they've also committed crimes?
Felonies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's to support their habit.
Right.
That is to
They have a
support their
medical
habit.
condition.
All right, let's see if you want some people up.
Listen, check bouncers,
Yeah.
drug users, and petty.
Do you remember the episode of Howard when they had Modest Yahoo come in and they told Modest Yahoo that they were going to find a rapper to do a rap battle with him? Do you remember this at all?
I don't. I didn't know they had Modest Yahoo on.
This was maybe 15 years ago. So they bring Modest Yahoo on, and they
Was it Hasidic Modest Yahoo?
It was right outside of that, right outside, like maybe a year outside of a Hasidic Modest Yahoo.
And we should tell people who don't know, Modest Yahoo is an artist, a rapper. He was a Hasidic Jew rapper, and then he was a normal person rapper.
And he would perform for the longest time in his Hasidic attire, like with the black and
I say rapper, but it was more like dub reggae. It was dub reggae. He was a reggae Jewish man.
Yeah, his recording was dub reggae, but he apparently was a fantastic freestyle rapper.
Yeah.
And I've heard a little bit of it, and I'll admit he was talented. Anyway. So they ask him he wants to promote his album, and they bring him on the show, and they tell him, we're going to find a talented freestyle rapper to compete with you, and if you win the competition, you can plug your album. I think that's what it was. I might be wrong. So, Modest Yahoo shows up, and guess who's waiting for him? Sal Governale.
Oh, wow.
Dressed in his 80s Adidas attire. And they say, Sal, give him a preview of what your rap battle's going to be. And Sal does his thing. And then for a moment...
G-Man, right?
Right.
Sal was the G-Man.
Was it G-Man? Yeah, okay. So for a moment, they're like, he's awful. I guess I should fill you in case you were wondering. He was awful. He was terrible. And then they start talking to Modest Yahoo and have a conversation, and they're like, okay, you ready for the rap battle? And Modest Yahoo goes, no, I'm not doing it. I mean, just full on, like they wanted him to participate, and he was like, no, fuck you.
Nope.
I'm better than this, and I know this is a joke, and I'm not going to perform. Yeah. No.
Oh, wow.
And he turned serious. Anyway, all that, it was a really long story, I'm sorry, to feel that, like, that's how I feel about these two assholes. Where if I was having a conversation with them, I literally would just shake my head and go, I'm not doing this. I'm not. I don't want anything to do with this. This is
These guys,
so
These guys walking into your office as possible future clients would be the nightmare of all nightmares.
And believe me, I've got horror stories that are on the level of these two assholes. And I guess maybe that's
I don't know.
Hold on, we've never talked about it.
The Jesus twins are god level assholes. They are. Imagine what this is them toned down. Imagine what they're yelling at their goddamn lawyer. You got to do this for us and this for us.
You know what?
And this for
That
us.
needs to be a show where I tell some of my stories about when I had to do criminal law to pay my dues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some funny fucking stories.
No ethical conflicts telling those. So Tits can't tell her stories.
Well, I wouldn't say names, but anyway.
No,
but
Tits
man,
tells
like,
us.
I can't tell them even if I didn't say names.
Yeah, just
Sorry,
hearing
go
this
ahead.
is making. No, I'm just saying. Hearing this is making my fucking blood boil.
Why are you both so professional?
Tell you,
Stop it.
I just got off of work. I'm still in
No,
the
I'm
mode
saying
and
like
mindset.
you got these laws and rules that you follow. Fuck
Oh,
that.
oh.
Tell us about all the famous genitals and
just
all
as
the
long as-
retarded clients you had.
Just as long as I don't say a name, I could tell you anything. Dude, I have some funny fucking stories. I told one story to Dylan.
We're waiting.
They are long. I told one story to
Oh, well.
Dylan one time. That's like one of my longest stories, like 10 minutes. I'd love
Okay,
for him
no.
to comment.
No, get out of here. No, the joke was, no, we've been waiting 30 episodes.
That's right.
These
I've never even
shoplifters
thought
are
about that. I really should tell some of the stories. Anyway.
Yeah, just put a campfire. You're sitting at a campfire and be like, this is Campfire Attack with Luigi. Everyone,
So in law school, let me just set this up real quick to kind of maybe rope the audience in for another.
Hold
episode.
on. You have 25 seconds. Go.
Okay. In law school, your last year, you are allowed to practice law as long as you are overseen by other lawyers. It's called clinic. So I was actually allowed to practice law my third year, but I had to only practice law with indigent criminal clients.
Mm-hmm.
That is all. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, these were
All
people
right.
who couldn't afford anything, and they were so desperate they needed to hire a student lawyer.
Yeah, he worked with some.
Imagine what
some-
what that produces. Yeah.
He worked with the street genies, Electra. That's what he's saying.
I bet you were their favorite.
Mm-hmm. Did you rub the wrong one and get the stabby?
Yeah.
You got to rub the right one and you get a wish. You rub the wrong one, it's a stabby.
Yeah, I've got some funny fucking stories.
All right, well, you're over the time now, so we're just going to move on. But I like that clock now. Oh, my God.
I do too.
We're
I
going to
like
make a Luigi timer. All right, Luigi, you have 10 seconds. Go.
I also have a cousin who did real prison time, and every now and then when I get bored, I'll ask him, "Hey, tell me a story from prison." He tells me some fucked up stories.
That's the guy you need to be doing the show. with,
That
right
that
there.
needs to
That's
be
your
a show.
co-host.
Yeah.
The criminal and the lawyer. That would be a great show.
Well, maybe docs. Gosh.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't mean to dox that you were a criminal. Sorry, Luigi. Hey. all right.
Sorry.
But they're both kind of the same. It's superfluous. All right. Hey.
are being sent away for life.
I have no problem with
California.
shoplifters being sent away.
You have
Keep doing
Howard,
Depending.
a homeless man.
A homeless man is different.
Listen to me.
A homeless man jimmied a church door
because he was starving.
and he stole a slice of bread. This man is sitting in prison right now, and he's serving life.
And-
with
oh,
He didn't do it once.
Yes, he did it.
No, he didn't. He had to do it 3 times.
No, he didn't.
That's
Didn't
not-
I tell you that one offense can count
Well,
as
I don't know.
multiple
These are all
strikes? Did you know that
imaginary
there's
cases.
no
Tell you, Gary.
statute? There's
Yeah, I mean, I don't
someone
know
in
that
their-
these are real cases.
Someone in their early 20s could commit a felony 20 years ago, and 20 years later,
I'm banging
for
my head.
a non-violent petty offense, he can go away for life, and it's happening.
Let me tell you something. I'm 41. I got no felonies, no non-petty crimes. You just stay out of the way. Don't do anything wrong.
You guys got to realize that too. We got an epidemic of lawbreakers.
Howard, I have.
This is big business in California. The Correctional
let's
Officers
see-
Association. Listen to me.
But let's see what people.
Listen to me. The
Let's find
Correctional
out what
Officers
to say.
Association in California is the largest growing labor pool in the state.
All right, let's see what people have to say.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
That's a great
Let's see
story.
what people
Get
have
the
to
fuck
say.
out.
Let's see what the people
It's big
have to
business
say.
in California. This is what
Let's
it's about.
see what
It's
people
about
have to
money.
say.
It's the most powerful union in the state of
What did
California.
Beretta say, though? Do you guys know what he said? What did Beretta say?
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
Howard, we're not saying that. We're saying should fit the time.
That's what we're
All right,
saying.
let's go find out what the people think. Rich, go ahead. You're on the.
No, people are no, okay. What do you think the people think about what's going on here?
I'm sure they're very receptive.
About to get reamed on live air.
Do you remember what Chris Rock used to say about making appearances on Howard when he would go to calls?
What did he say?
It was
no
infamous. Artie Lang told the story multiple times, where Chris Rock was doing an interview and he said, all right, well, let's take some calls. And Chris Rock goes, here's where I get called the N-word.
Yes.
They have a website, by the way, that you can visit. You can go to thejesustwins.com or go to amend3strikes.org. The boys have gotten political.
That's right.
Really, very political.
And they're angry.
Yeah.
They've always been angry.
Howard, we know people personally who are serving life in prison for a
what?
bullshit offense.
For what? What's the BS offense?
Drug possession.
Drug addicts are in prison right now for life.
All right, let's go
Do
to
you know
the
how many
phone.
people in California are
I
sent
agree
away to
with
life
you
for
about the
possession of
drug issue.
marijuana?
I've been screaming about this for years, that all drugs should be legal. What are you going to do about it? No one's listening.
What are you going to do about it?
Nobody's
This is
doing
America.
anything.
This is America. We are the
it's not.
government.
No, you're not.
We
No,
are
you're
the
not. No, you're
government.
not. No, you're not the government. You're not the government. You're not the government.
The people are the government.
No.
Yes.
No.
We elect our representatives in Congress, the state assemblies, the legislative state assemblies.
Now he's just fucking.
You when they were enacting this.
Look at Casey laugh.
This was in 1994.
In 1993.
Listen to me.
Listen to me.
Listen to me.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Oh my god.
Well, listen to me for a second.
I want to
Wait,
give you
you're
an
not listening to
education
me.
about
I want
the
to
law.
educate you. I'm smart.
Howard, just talk these guys out on their asses. Every time
There's the caller opinion.
they get in there, they got
Listen,
some
can we get
shattering.
we get some educated people on the
Until
phone?
they change the law, behave yourself. That's my
We
point.
are working on changing the law. That's why we're here.
To make
We are gathered. The
We
organization
are
that we
here
represent.
at the Howard Stern Show to change the law. Just everyone contemplate what he's saying there.
I mean,
and is gathering signatures to put this initiative on the ballot for November.
But part of the problem is you're working
Get
to
out.
make criminals safe.
Right, Tony, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, I just want to let these guys know that airwaves on the Howard Stern Show is sacred. We don't care about the governor of California. You're wasting our time with all your garbage. You're not answering questions.
You get some
Howard's
educated
asking you.
people on the phone.
And listen,
let's
I'm not
talk about
mad.
people that know about the law.
It's educated.
That is the most concise caller ever. He's 100% right.
Yeah.
Can we get some educated people on the phone here? That is some.
Does that just mean people who agree with you?
People who know about the law and what's going on in California. Get those people on the phone.
Oh, hold it. Let me go get them on the phone.
Those people are listening to the Howard Stern Show to hear the Jesus.
I love that. Hold on, let me go get them. Let me go find them.
Hold on. Oh, they're in a closet here. Let me pull them.
Hey, Howard, let me just say, this guy, I want him on the undercard.
All right.
Both of them.
Let's get California residents on the phone. Let's get the people who are affected by this law on the phone right now.
All right, by the way, that was Governor Pataki on the phone. All right, let's go to Steve. Certainly you've won some people over. Let's find out if you have. Steve, you're on the air.
Hey, get these idiots off the air, Howard. I thought you weren't going to have them on from before.
I like the Jesus Twins. I always like to hear what they're up
Find
to.
them interesting and like to keep up with them.
Yeah.
They're a couple of
Let's get some people who have been affected by this law personally on the phone. Their families are suffering, and this is not a joke.
All right, Sam, do you agree with the Jesus Twins? We're looking for someone to agree with them.
Hey, do I agree with him?
Yeah.
Sounds to me like there's a lot of anger in the room. But, Howard, the bottom line is, do you want to treat somebody who shoplifts baby food as if they committed murder?
Of course not.
Well, that's the problem with this law. Our proposed initiative will only amend the law so that...
Our proposed initiative. This is their new Mendelson.
Yeah, what is this hour? What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. Sounds a little fishy. Got a new Mendelson.
Pizza thieves, cookie burglars, petty shoplifters don't get treated like rapists, robbers, and murderers.
Well,
That's all we want
the
to do.
problem is we are overrun with criminals, and it is very, very difficult to sit
is a
there and
superfluous
determine
law.
what drives people, what they do,
And
if
how
they're
to deter
potentially
crime.
Yeah, it's very hard. It's not that simple.
This is not a
And let
get-out-of-jail-free
me tell you something.
card.
There's a lot of
Let the
guys
man
out there.
speak, Howard.
Wait
Let the
a
man
second.
speak.
He asked me a question. There's a lot of guys out there who are
The nerve of those guys to say that.
deterred by the three strikes law. They
Sure.
are.
There's been no the decrease in crime in California has been the same as the decrease in crime in states that have zero three strikes law.
Well.
And in California, the decrease in crime in counties that don't prosecute the law at all is the same as the decrease in counties that prosecute the crime all the time.
Yeah, well, the problem is you're worrying too much about the criminals. And you're not worried about guys like me who don't have 1 strike, 2 strikes, or 3 strikes. And if I had 2 strikes,
not even in the game,
I would crap
Howard,
my
this
pants
is
before I
affecting
go
people
rob
who've
someone.
never been violent.
Could you imagine that you were coming on the show tonight to watch this debate between the Jesus
No.
Twins and Howard Stern? It's like the most random thing ever to end on, right? But it's so perfect for the story of the twins.
It is.
Like
it really
It
is.
just went out with what? Like you scratched your head from the beginning you met these guys to the minute they left the earth. You just scratched your head. But I mean, they're still here.
Anyone.
I understand that.
Well, you know what, Howard? This does affect. I have 1 strike against me.
Artie, you're lucky with all the coke you do that you're not serving life
No,
in
let me
prison
tell
in
you
California.
something. I got 1 strike against me in California.
And that's why you're in New York, probably.
No, and I'm telling you, that scares the hell out of me if I go to California.
I'm glad you have a strike.
you in the straight and
I
narrow,
noticed you
isn't it?
behave yourself now.
No, I tell you, when I go to California, I don't even speed.
Let me find out what a
Howard, there are
violent crime is.
people.
This is after the pig story.
Breaking into a house of violent crime?
Howard,
Is breaking into a
hang
house
on,
of
one
violent Answer
second.
my question. Is breaking into a house a violent crime?
Yes, it can be.
It can be.
Yes.
Breaking into
It
a
is
house
a violent
period
crime.
is a violent crime.
Yes. Of course.
And if a guy does it 3 times, what are we going to do?
That's not how the law is. That's not how what's going
But
on.
that's what happens a lot of times. We have
No.
career criminals who we can't get off
This
for
law,
individual crimes.
We are not here to
so
say.
3
Wait
strikes
a
and you're
second.
out.
We are not here to be soft on crime. We believe that violent criminals should be persecuted to the full extent of the law. It's the non-violent, non-serious crimes.
So if you're a shop,
is persecuted the right word? That's not the right word.
No,
right?
it is not.
Okay, just making sure. Prosecuted, not persecuted.
Right.
Persecuted kind of means they're innocent, I think, right? Anyway.
Persecuted just simply means being attacked.
Oh, okay. Has no effect whether you're innocent or not. I just attached that.
you could do it over and over and over and over again.
If I work in a store and I'm barely making it and I got an epidemic of shoplifters, you know what that's going to do? It's going to cripple my business.
Wait, so you want to send to jail for 25 years?
You want to send
Yes.
the shoplifter for
Yes. Yes.
What about people that are hungry? What if they steal a piece of
You
bread
can
because
go
they're
to
hungry?
a food kitchen anytime
eat
and get a
prison.
meal.
There are
Half these people,
It's America. It's a
half
great
these people
country.
are
Half of these
mentally
people
ill.
are
You think they
mentally
know
ill.
Good, lock them up.
Hey guys, let me ask you a
There's a
question.
difference
I got a
between-
question for you. Just because somebody commits a crime 3 times, you're acting
It's
like
not
they've
three
It's
times.
not 3 times.
You're acting like they've only committed a crime 3 times. It means they got caught 3 times, which means they probably committed it 12 times.
Stock fraud is a non-violent crime. Should a guy go free like Milken go free because he did stock fraud? You know how many people he hurts?
Howard.
He
That's
hurts
not,
people.
That's not the issue.
You're talking about some homeless guys.
No, we're not talking about homeless. We're talking about
A lot of
30
these homeless guys turned out to be violent.
You're
and they-
hiding behind 2 homeless people to free all
The
criminals.
American.
Yeah, we gotta lock everyone up.
The American public sincerely believes that our prisons are teeming with dangerous and violent people.
That's
But
where
over,
they
wait,
belong.
listen to me. Over 70% of the people in prison in America are in prison for a non-violent offense.
That doesn't mean they shouldn't be in
Over
prison.
70% of
Build more
people
prisons.
in prison in America are in prison for a non-violent
All right, I've
offense.
given the Jesus Twins the last word. I
Howard,
always
we
like
wrote a
seeing you
song.
guys. You
Howard,
wrote a
second.
song.
Howard, we wrote a song.
I keep wanting some logic, and I realize I'm stupid for wanting that, but I keep wanting them to make their point. They have yet to make a point. Okay, prisons are overrun, and then they just move on to they're nonviolent. Great. What does this have to do with anything?
It's all in the. It's in the song. It's all in the song. We've been waiting for what this is all about. It's in the
I'm
song.
sure that'll clear it up.
These guys write the worst goddamn.
Yeah, we have a song for the cause.
Where is it? All right, let me hear a little of it. I can't play the whole thing.
Wait, whoa. I didn't
Oh.
fly from L.A. to play. Casey, one of the stipulations that
You said that the whole song was going to be played. You said the song was going to be played.
You said the whole song is going to be
He
played.
said the whole song was
You
gonna be
said
played.
that.
Whoa.
I
said that.
In jail.
I'm not going to play the whole song.
Howard, you know what's
Casey
funny?
knows.
I love-
Casey just knows. He knows he's fucking around with Howard. Did you see that smile on his face? I love that. God, I miss those days.
Howard, I said whatever I had to get him in this goddamn room.
I'll play it.
You know I watch the show, a lot, all right?
Yes, I
We
do.
busted our
What you gonna do about it, twins? I'll take
Yeah,
you
no
both.
shit.
ass on this song, all right? Not
Yeah.
for ourselves, but for everyone else.
So a
Now,
lot
listen
of
to me.
people do. So
listen
what?
to me. I watch
Listen
this
to me.
show sometimes. I
Yeah.
see Casey when there's a little confrontation of if you think Casey's telling the truth. Did you say that? You said that? Casey, you told our publicist Christina that you'd play this
Publicist?
in its entirety. That was one.
Don't yell, dude. Don't yell.
Listen,
Don't yell. Let's talk. All right.
Fine, let's talk.
Okay.
Casey,
You said you're gonna play the song. We're gonna play the song. I mean, if he doesn't want to hear the whole thing, we're not gonna hear the whole thing.
You want to hear the whole song?
We're gonna hear.
Yeah, Casey, calm that down pretty quick.
Man, that guy. It was okay. Okay. Yes, sir.
We're gonna hear the song.
I didn't even play Paul McCartney's whole new song.
I don't give a damn about Paul McCartney.
It's not Paul McCartney.
I would play their goddamn song.
Oh, there it is, people. There it is. The ego we've been missing. Who's the part McCartney? We're the Jesus Twins. We've been missing it. There it is again. It showed up. See, we're talking about 3 strikes and all that stuff, but underneath it all, same guy, same Jesus Twins.
All right, let's hear it.
Man.
This better be good because listen,
It better
your
be
cause
good,
might
Howard.
be good or bad.
It
That's
is
for people to
spoiler.
decide. But your music has not been proven yet.
Well,
you know
play
that.
the song. Play the song its entirety and give it a fair. Play the song its entirety like Casey.
Wow.
That's why we made
Casey's a liar.
It's 18 minutes. Play it in its entirety with the 13-minute intro.
Take it up with him.
Granted, that's your
I ain't
problem, not
Casey.
mine.
Casey will listen to it.
We are gonna hear the song.
Good.
We're gonna
Thank
hear
you.
the song.
Thank you.
You promised them the whole
No,
song?
I didn't say the whole song. So we're gonna hear some. We're gonna hear the song.
What if I can't take it?
Hang on.
Then we turn it off.
You'll take it. Howard, grant us that. We
All right. You're making me.
Go ahead.
Come on. You love being on this show. Please, you're lucky to be here.
Yeah, what other show has you?
You're lucky in my magnanimous attitude that I take you boys in. No one else puts you on. No one.
else you gonna get
Who
to
else would
air
put up with you?
Yeah, really, where do you guys go to
Yeah.
Let's play the song, please.
Exactly.
Your whole hand is bleeding. You're busy punching
he's
glass.
dripping.
You better go see a therapist.
You got a bleeding problem?
Why would you punch a picture?
Listen.
Explain that to me.
Because it won't hit him back.
All right.
We busted our ass on
But
the
he
song.
should
Let's hear the
have.
song.
His hand should have stopped.
There's so much going on. It's hard to comment because there's just lefts and rights coming from everywhere here. Robin's throwing uppercuts. Gary's dropping elbows on these guys. And Casey's about to physically fight them. The Twins are not in a good spot right now.
Robin is like a minefield. She just lays silent until she's ready to like just stick one in you and break it off. Like, God.
These boys are backed into a corner and they're it's just fuck. What do we do? Play our song.
Bleeding by now. You got a bleeding problem?
He's got a whole situation going on.
Listen.
All right, let me hear this. All right, shh.
Left my door to sleep.
Oh, God damn it. Why does it always got to be? It's like a mix of Metallica and every singer from the 90s that followed
Casey,
the Eddie Vedder sound.
You and I just had an idea, and let's see if the chat will like this. You and I will record vocals to Feel My Ubiquity.
We're going to have to find a musical version of that song. I don't think it exists. But we could maybe strip out the vocals.
We can find it.
Yeah. Well, you can strip them out, just have the music track. It misses a little something, but it's like a karaoke track. And then you could but we'd have to do it with this sort of cumbersome vocal tone. And
we'll use our anime's dance moves like to reenact the dancing sequences of the video.
If we could only do the pony dance.
I think we should
only
do
the pony dance. Electra, what are your thoughts on us doing the pony
in
dance?
the city.
I would love it. I think you guys should definitely do that.
All right, we'll add it to the list of things to do, and we will get to it. So let's get back to the Twins. We got a few more minutes.
In the bedroom, I said, honey, don't you worry, the safety surely through. Well, those last words you were made like a broken record. Well, you got what you wanted, but I can't exchange this word.
I got to hear the whole thing?
Yes, you do.
I'm never going to make it.
I'm never going to make it. I'm never
I can't understand the words.
I know.
Listen, the song was great until the song started.
Let's go. Let's play the song.
I like the part where the beginning was. Except for the lyrics, I like it.
I'm keeping silence on the lock and key. This moment, I'm tangled up in your ecstasy. This
Hypocrisy. All right, hypocrisy's not crazy. We haven't hit a 5-syllable word yet.
How about a 3 strikes law in the music
Let's
industry?
get the goddamn song finished.
You 3 bad songs and you're out. They don't.
Come on, go.
Howard. Familiar sounds coming from my woman. Yeah, well, I guess that night I came.
Hey, you know what?
Shut up.
You got your point across. You know what?
Play the song. No.
Hey, no, I gotta say, as a producer of the show, you guys
Get
got
out
your
of
point
here, the
across.
producer of the show.
You know what?
Stern,
You're
play
driving
the
people
music.
away. Give me a break. You're done.
Stern, no, we're not done.
Play the fucking song.
Hey, no F word.
No F word.
No F word.
There's people in prison who are listening right now who need to hear this song.
You know what?
You got to be kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding you. There's
Enough.
people right now listening on a Walkman in that 6x8 windowless prison cell who need this song.
You got
now
your
play
point.
the song.
You got
this
your
is not
point
about
across.
getting a point across.
I mean, Mendelson really reined these guys in. They're off the chain now. You can't control them now.
Oh, boy.
Mendelson, twins, hold up, twins. I'll take care
They're
of this.
so angry. It's just
so angry.
It's awful.
Someone quick put a mirror in front of them or a glass thing. They need to break something with the hands.
Play the song.
You're not going to
Please
get
play
any.
the song.
I got to tell you something. With this music, you're not going to get any new
Get out of
fans.
here.
What's that?
No, I was gonna say you're right. So angry, putting on this image of being tough guys. Man, did he fold quick when Casey told him not to yell. God, that was great.
You told us we could play the whole
than
song.
them, right? Casey's taller.
Yeah, I think he is, but I mean, he just said, "Don't yell at me," and he just goes, "Okay, all right."
Yeah.
I mean, just coward. Wow.
Yeah, play the song.
Too soon.
This is great.
And I ran 'cause I thought I could catch that.
I don't think we're going to find anyone who likes it.
Yes.
I think it's their best song yet, though. It's at least close to listenable. Like at least the music, and they got those black musicians back. Good call. Those guys could play some. Those guys could jam. You put the guitars away. That's a good call.
Play the song.
Please, let's just play it and then decide. Play it and then decide.
Does it get better?
Why is it going to change?
Yes, it does.
You're saying there's a part coming up that's better.
The whole thing is better. Just play
All
the
right.
song.
But it was him caught me that night in a hotel room.
There's a guy on the phone
After the song.
I'm keeping silent.
who is in prison.
You know what? You're in their prison right now.
I'm in prison with them.
You're in their prison.
I want to be in isolation.
Is this song helping you?
No. There's a guy on the phone who was in prison, Henry Hill.
Oh my God.
Oh, Henry Hill. Electra, do you know who Henry Hill is?
Hank Hill from King of the
No,
Hill.
okay.
Yes, that's who it is.
Okay,
Bobby,
perfect. Yeah, I know who that is.
These Jesus twins are horrible, Bobby. It's okay. So you ever see the movie Goodfellas?
Yeah.
It's Ray Liotta's character in Goodfellas.
Oh.
He was a friend of the Howard Stern show. Seriously.
Yes. My God,
Okay.
how has he not been on our list? But his stuff is kind of hard to listen to because it's just he's wasted and
It's hard
That-
and dark. Very. It's not very. It's
dark
hard
and it's not
to-
funny and yeah. I
Sounds
killed
right up my alley.
people. Talks about how he killed people and how he's gonna be
Oh,
haunted
shit.
by them when he dies and shit. Yeah, it's not a great story, but Henry Hill, the Ray Liotta character from Goodfellas, now calling in to talk to the twins.
Listen, this isn't a joke, all right? I don't
What,
have time for this.
who's joking?
Tell me-
Who's joking?
Criminal.
I'm the only one
I
who
don't
even
care.
plays this stuff.
Listen, I don't care about Henry Hill, all right?
Well, maybe you don't, but other people do.
Well, I don't.
He was in the movie Goodfellas. That was his life.
Yeah, somebody heard of him.
Yeah. What is it, Henry?
Hey, Howard.
Yeah, you were in prison. What do you think?
You're all for not having the 3 strikes.
Oh, yeah, Henry loves this, what you guys are about.
Is Henry Hill?
Yes.
Police. There's another famous drop from the Stern Show. Police.
That's the real Henry Hill. This guy could have you guys killed in 2 seconds.
You want to know something? Howard.
Yeah.
You got it all wrong.
Wow, he's drunk.
Oh, is he off the wagon?
Are you on booze right now?
No, wait, Jose.
What does he have to say?
Come on, say something to the Jesus twins.
What? The Jesus guys are coming on next. Look todo de oído a Cain on my nose.
How many days do you have before we?
I saw you.
Jesus guy's coming on next.
And it's like 8 in the morning. Oh, God.
Oh, that makes me really look forward to Riley Martin. That's gonna be fun.
Hey, off topic real quick though, but maybe something we put on the list. Remember Dr. Remulac?
Yes, Dr. Remulac. There's a rumor that Remulac's in these universes.
I've heard that. I don't believe that.
Where's the potato mask?
In Vegas at the end of January, you were doing so good. What happened?
Who's that? Is that Gary?
Yeah.
Gary,
Yeah.
I'm in town.
What town?
Are we gonna make this a goddamn joke? We're
Motown.
gonna get the people out of prison.
Wait a second. It's not all about you.
Heyo. Hey, Gary. He go, hey, Electra, I'm in town.
What town?
Motown.
Motown?
Yes. That's what he said. It's very funny.
Henry Hill is calling
We're
in.
on the show right now.
This
so it's
is a
about
man
us.
in trouble.
It's a man in trouble. You have no compassion.
Listen.
The guy's supposed to not drink. He could lose. You know his children were given over to black people to raise? All right, Henry, you better go sober up. Cabby, go ahead. Cabby, quickly.
Yeah.
It's like an all-star old cast here. Cabby, also known as Joey C's last co-host. Or I guess he was-
That's right.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I just got to say, these guys are idiots, and I think one of your undercards for the fight should be IPC. Those idiots from the Insane Clown Posse fight these guys.
Insane Clown Posse versus Jesus Twins. Ding, ding, ding. I'm there for that.
I'd be there for that too.
You, the king of the idiot
All right,
in the music
listen.
world is.
Go ahead. Respond to that.
I'm not responsive to this.
You don't even. You won't. Hey, don't
No
use the F
F
word.
word,
No F
Eric.
word.
Come on, jackass. Pull your head out of your ass. You suffocate your small brain.
All right. Enough with the insults.
Thank you, Howard.
I'll give you one
Pay your taxes, Cabby. This is us from the future. Pay your taxes.
fact. Since the 3-strike rule, violent crime and robberies are down in California.
That's not true.
That is true. That is
Let's
true.
just
pull that off.
Uh-oh. Look who's joined
Oh,
the
God.
couch.
Okay, I think we've had this conversation before. That as many legal threats as John makes in the Dabbleverse, which used to be like a weekly thing,
It's a segment.
He has never once explained a legal concept accurately. Not once. Not one single fucking time. Now,
Mike, what if he does
see how
right here?
Let's see how he sets this up.
I think if he's going to do it, this is the one place. These numbskulls, he might just do it.
Well, the news wire, yes, it is. Robberies and violent crimes are down. Since the
Crime is
3-strike
down
rule.
when the economy
Howard,
is good. That's what they don't mention. And the politicians in California want you to believe that. But the truth of the matter is that the 3-strikes law in California is big business.
I got to tell you something.
What if this interview, the twins talking about California, put that in John's head? California.
Yeah.
So the Jesus twins gave us Eric. If you think about it, you know.
If that's really the link, then yes,
I'm making it.
We should thank the Jesus Twins every day.
Yes. They gave us Eric.
I don't know what the song's about.
Well, why don't you listen instead of talking
I'm
over
listening.
It's hard to listen.
Yeah, let me out.
Why are you laughing?
I just
What are
think
you
it's, I
laughing
think it's horrible.
Oh my God!
I mean, just
Who gives a shit what you think?
Hey, don't use the S word.
Sorry.
Come on.
You know what?
Talk my way out of it. No, that's genius. That's Beatles esque writing. Not like this garbage. He's the worst song. They're together the worst 3 songwriters I've ever heard in my life.
John Lennon wrote
toured together.
Piece of Chance. At least it was a good song.
I mean, I'm just saying the music and the singing's horrible.
Right. The singing's
I
hard.
think
Your
you should-
album was real great.
I sold more than this crap will ever sell.
John, no offense. Yours is
Defensive all the way back then.
about on par with Howard.
Wait, rewind it. I want to hear all of what Howard just said.
He's like, John, I'm about to shit all over you. Hold on. I can't lock it in.
Well, why are you laughing?
I just
What are
think
you
it's, I
laughing
think it's
about?
horrible.
Oh my God.
I mean,
It's
just
not horrible.
Who gives a shit what you think?
Hey, don't use the S word.
Sorry.
Come on.
You know what? John Lennon wrote "Give Peace a Chance." At least it was a good song.
I mean, I'm just saying the music and the singing's horrible.
Right. The singing's
I
horrible.
think
Your album was real great.
I sold more than this crap will ever sell.
John, no offense. Yours is about on par with
Get
it.
out of here.
Yes. Nice.
He was. Look at John just getting all comfy there. Howard's like, nope, too comfortable. Stab right.
I think in the final cut, you should leave in the phone call from Henry Hill. It makes it better.
I'm trying to understand the words. Lie, I can't fly.
Fly.
I can't fly.
And die. Can't fly.
Have you ever heard of like Axl? That to me, they're trying to sound like Axl and Guns N' Roses. That's what I think they're trying to sound like a November Rain or Don't You Cry.
Yeah. I can see that.
I think they're trying to sound like a boot stomping on feces.
Well, no, that's just what they do sound like. They're trying. If they were attempting that sound, then this is a miracle what they're doing because they got it exactly right. They hit the nail on the head. No one ever does that in music. Oh, that note's not good. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
You're embarrassing yourself, moron. No one's laughing with you.
Harvey Leeds is on the phone. He's a professional record guy. Let him have the final word. Go ahead, Harvey.
Hello there.
Yeah, go ahead. What record company you work for?
Epic Records.
Okay, go ahead.
Over 30 years.
Thank you.
Do you want to sign the
first of all,
guys?
it's nice to be back in the air with the Jesus Twins.
Right.
I think what they're talking about is a very serious topic. However, I think they're making a joke out of it. And the song, I think, is just so...
Listen. This is
Let me finish. I think the song is so...
Didn't we reject your ass a few years
He
ago?
couldn't help it. Eric,
Oh
was,
my
the other
God.
one was sitting there thinking, oh, it's a record guy. Let's just be nice. Okay, I'll be quiet. And Eric's like, didn't we just reject your ass? Yeah, that's the demon. That's the devil right there.
I think the song...
Is this your way of
only way
Is this your
of
only
getting
way
retribution?
Something.
Are we going to get a real record company executive on the air?
He is real. He is real.
He's very
not-
big.
He's as real as it gets, my friend.
Yeah, he's as real as it gets.
He is. He's a vice president.
come
of
up
Epic
here with
Records.
a very big
and he also
band.
came on the air with us a few years ago.
And we called him a douchebag, and now he's trying to get.
So you called him a douchebag, and he's not important.
No, this is his way of...
Getting back at you guys, you feel.
No, I think what they're talking about is
shut
a
up,
very
big dope.
serious subject.
Right.
But I'd like to see them get somebody of name
right.
value and somebody who has artistic
Well, the
merit
boys are
thinking
passionate,
about
Harvey.
their,
The boys are passionate.
Yeah, but Harvey does make a point. Why would the group hook up with the Jesus Twins and not a band that had some recognition?
I don't know any of the bands that really would hook up with this. So the Jesus Twins have taken it on.
I guess
know what? You know
they
who-
were the only one.
It's sort of like when I saw this happen a few times in bands in Hollywood where a band would just disappear and you're like, what happened to those guys? They were good. And then all of a sudden you'd see them like playing Christian shows. And you're like, what happened to them? Oh, they went Christian. And so they play in front of a lot more people, but the music, they just give up on the music.
Well,
So
and they get a full-time paycheck, so they wanted
Right.
that consistent paycheck.
It's easier to
Probably.
make music for rubes, in the Christian way. So these guys just never got off the ground with the music thing. And they are trying, and they're like 5 years in. And they've been on the Stern Show many times. At some point, you just got to stick a fork in it. And so
That would have been a perfect gig for them. Their last name is Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think Twins is their last name technically, but all right, yes.
Twins
close.
available.
You know who's looking to do
This is a serious
I'm
issue
happy
for
to
us.
see the Jesus Twins at least doing something serious.
The Bay City Rollers.
They were party boys for years.
You know who's around? That guy from the Spin Doctors
Listen,
is doing stuff.
Yeah. All right, Harvey.
But I
Thank
have
you.
one question. I mean, do they
Yeah.
feel that every person that's in prison for a nonviolent crime deserves the same prison sentence? I mean, you can't just lump it all together. Somebody,
What is he talking about?
I don't know either. All right, Harvey,
You
go
take
back.
that up with
He's
him.
actually
That seems
making the argument that they were trying to make. He was
I
actually...
understand. I understand what he's asking. Yeah, no, that's just ridiculous. Move on. Right, this guy could have signed us and changed our lives, but he mocked our horrible
And
music
he's
years ago.
agreeing with us. Get rid of him.
Yeah. These guys just scared of
in
success.
person.
Yeah, you talk to the Jesus Twins personally. All right. If you want to speak to the Jesus Twins, because I have to wrap it up, I'm being given the signal. All right.
No one gave him the signal. Fun fact, no one gave him the signal.
If you
I'm
want to
getting
talk to the
light.
Jesus Twins, if you feel they know what you're talking about, you want to get involved with this.
Jesus, I wish they'd answer.
They can go to
some other questions.
amend3strikes.org.
Or they could call 866-3-strikes.
I'm
Or-
so dying to know about their personal life.
TheJesusTwins.com. You boys getting laid on a personal note? Are you?
That department's fine.
All right, that's all that counts anyway.
Where's your manager? What happened to him?
Oh, forget about that.
Oh, Mendelson, where are you? We miss you so much, Mendelson. Come back.
Where is your manager?
I heard he's back.
John no longer. No, John.
John's not back because I heard he was going to be here today.
No, he's not going to be here today.
He was the best part of the ensemble.
All right, Jesus Twins, it's good to see you boys. Thank you for coming in. You've gotten your message out. Let's see what happens.
He has bled through this entire.
I know.
interview.
I'm
don't
very upset about
understand.
that. There's no. I don't know what's going on with you. That you're punching a picture.
Howard identifies something wrong with him.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
You know what's even crazier is that 30,000 people are serving
no,
life in
it's not
prison
as crazy.
All right,
for a
all
nonviolent
right,
offense.
okay.
That's what's crazy.
You guys got to take care of yourself. You can't sit there and punch. Do you play guitar? Yeah. Now, how are you going to play the guitar with your hand like that?
Better.
How are you going to play your guitar now?
Better.
Listen, my hand is fine.
All right. All right. I've been told we went 40 minutes with the Jesus Twins.
Oh, see, Jesus Twins.
I'm getting yelled at because of this segment.
Fun fact: no one's yelling at.
And you scream like we don't give you airtime.
All right. Good luck with your cause, boys.
Thank you very much.
I know you're passionate about it. Jesus Twins, thank you for coming in. Come see us again. The Jesus Twins.
Jesus Twins. You guys think you got the message across?
For the people, hopefully for people who it's intended for, yeah.
What about the reception to the music? Is that a little upsetting?
No, I think the song's really good.
So you feel it was a successful visit this time?
Yes.
What about the other Jesus Twin? Would you agree? It's a success?
Yes, that is very good discuss.
All right, guys.
God.
Yeah. So people, that is the last visit by the Jesus Twins, and that
Yay.
energy, that energy that you feel right there at the end, that's real. That is. You can feel the mental illness. You can just feel it. Yeah. And so, our next episode will be the final episode. We will start with a call or two, and then some breaking news, and then we will go from there. But this one was a hard one tonight to get through. Multiple songs, them just being all righteous. Oh, we got a super chat from.
We got a super
Duper-duper-doo.
chat.
Hey, thank you. Doop-a-doo.
Go ahead, Electra.
$10. Do you think Howard enjoying Gary getting angry attributed to some of the guests on the show? Excuse my grammar. Too many spirits. Anyone remember Henry Hill's artwork?
Oh yes, he did his own version of the what are they called that you get from Riley? The seals or whatever the fuck. He had his own.
He just called them symbols.
Symbols, yeah. But okay, do you think Howard enjoyed Gary getting angry?
Yes, I do.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes. Baba Booey. It is one thing I have learned from all the shows I'm doing about the Howard Stern stuff that I forgot. Really, really like antithetical to producing what he does a lot of the times. Just throwing it, like when you think of a good leader in sports or a coach or a quarterback, they take the blame and pass off the positive, right? Oh, this great happened. Oh, that's because my wide receiver and my line blocked for me. Oh, it's bad. That's my fault. It doesn't seem to work that way with Gary. It's like, it didn't work. Their fault. Did work. I did that, Balf. And so I'm not enjoying that about Gary. But
I tried to tell him that it wouldn't work.
Right. Yeah. But I also think living in that environment is the only way to survive and produce, maybe.
Yes.
But as a producer now, working with people that sort of have been in this environment, I take it all back, Gary. You got to do what you got to do. I get it. I get it.
Right.
Oh my God, I get it, Gary.
You're
So
such a
anyway, that is unboxing the Jesus Twins for tonight. Thank you so much, Doo. Want to
thank you, Doo.
Thank you, Icom Buckets, multiple times. Thank you, Blind Mike Gary. Enjoy yourself on a much-deserved vacation. Make sure you go to blindmike.net and go check out today's Who Are These Socials on the Who Are These podcasts, where I sat in for Mike and did 30%. About 30% of his job.
It was really good. You did really well.
Very good.
30% of Blind Mike is 1,000% of other people. So I'll take it. Also, thank you to Hulkamania, and thank you to our awesome mod and great pal Delta Zero, who I may be traveling in a car with for 6 hours, and I may get to know the smell of him.
That car's going to have all of us.
Yes. I will only drive to Las Vegas in a red convertible with a briefcase full of drugs. Gonna put that out there. And yes, Jesus Twins by Doopadoo. Doopadoo. Is this an example of a narcissist scared of success? No. They I don't think they ever eyed it. They never had. I think what you're talking about is someone who actually has the talent, but is so afraid that they block that talent from being seen or used in the right way. So they literally are scared of success, but they do have the talent. I don't know that the twins had the talent for really.
No, they don't have the talent, but all narcissists are really insecure at their core. And that's why they blow themselves up and have these grandiose thoughts and make themselves look better, try to make themselves look better than everyone else and brag all the time. It's because they're trying to cover up that insecurity. And I don't think...
Right.
I mean, I don't know. Even if these guys really were very deep in the narcissism because they really wanted this, and they sucked.
I think there's something here also to the twins aspect of this, right? Like they sort of a feedback loop, right, of just nonsense that they would just feed each other about their career, their future, and since it's like. The
other
same
one
mind.
would just agree with them.
Right. It's the same mind. So they're just like, yeah, that's right. 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 And all of a sudden they're just in their own fantasy world. So that is very
no
astute.
checks and balances with them.
No. There is no one going. I mean, that's what Mendelson was. Mendelson was the guy
he
going.
He was good for them.
Right. Well, but it cost him. Oh, did it cost him? 40,000. Sweet cheddar.
Rough.
And so... in order to be the daddy to the twins, you got to pay the fee. But thank you, everyone, tonight for this wonderful members only. We love everyone here. And, that time comes every month where it's like, you know what? Do we pay for memberships or do we buy diapers for our babies? Do we feed the animals? No, you get the memberships.
Thank you so much to our dirty, dirty members. You make us so hot and wet. And we know bills are tough, and when the time comes every month, but time to renew your membership. It's only $2.99 to renew your membership, less than a finger in my twat. Remember that my cunt is only for you, and all other content creators are superfluous.
Thank you, Blue Iris. Yes.
I love that ad. That is great.
It is. Yeah, so when it comes up, people, just if you're at the $4.99 level, just get yourself the $2.99 account. It's all the same stuff. We just give you 2 levels to support. We also have a Patreon, which you can go to and see everything that we post here. DJ Electrify, where can they find you?
At djelectrify.com. That has all my links and socials. And, check it out if you feel like it.
Excellent. I go there all the time, and I just hope for feet pictures. I'm over so far, but eventually one day they'll be there. Oh, I can't wait. And Luigi, do you have feet pictures on your page, please?
I do. Check out my OnlyFans. All feet, all the time.
Excellent.
It is happy feet.
Hairy feet.
Hairy feet, happy feet, sweaty feet, dirty feet. Yes.
I don't know if I'm liking this.
All the feet you could want. I put popsicles on my feet and I step in cakes.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
someone's
a real fetish.
Someone's a little delirious from a work day. Someone needs to go to bed.
And from just all this nonsense of the fucking Jesus twins. Ugh.
Well, guess what? That's it, guys. That's it. All the nonsense is over. You get one more phone call, and then it's just me talking and playing some stuff. So, all right, well, fuck you. And also, it's a lot of talking to from them, but in a different way. I don't want to spoil anything. So make sure, people, next week, the final of the Jesus twins, and this one I put together like a goddamn unsolved mysteries thing. So it's gonna be fun. Yeah. All right. So do you guys have anything else to say? Anything else to say?
Go to LuigiGreenberg.com, right?
I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress.
It flashes up on the
Okay,
screen
then go
30
to
times a
Twitter.
show, you asshole.
Papa_Electrico.
Electrico. I will be doing Skeptical Robot this Saturday. Also, on Echo Pineapple, we're doing Between Two Hacks. It is Echo Pineapple, where the last E is the number 3. That is our clip show. But we're going to be doing an episode of Skeptical Robot at 5 o'clock on Saturdays now. We're going to be introducing a new concept. We are moving away from the Warrens. And this first new concept is the ripe field of con artistry, of martial arts.
Oh, yes, I heard you were going to talk about that. That's awesome. You're going to talk about all those guys that fight with one finger and then get beaten up? That's gonna be
Yes,
fun.
we are going to be doing a little bit of that. And then this first episode is going to be more of an introduction into what frauds look like and what they might be doing. And then we're going to start trailing off into some specific stories like Frank Dukes, James Heydrich, Count Dante, Ashita
I'm gonna need a whole episode of Steven Seagal, please. Thank you.
I've thought about Steven Seagal, but the thing is, he's just an asshole. Like, there's really no crime against just being an asshole.
Yeah. And his stunts, I mean, those were stunts. They weren't supposed to be real.
Electra, do you know that Steven Seagal, read the greatest script that anyone ever wrote?
Yes, I do. And he wrote it.
Okay, she got that. She got that.
I remember.
Yes, that's an amazing story. Rob Schneider, you can forever get a pass for your weirdness for that story. It's an amazing story. All right, folks.
Hold on. I feel the need to tell this story just real quick, very quickly.
Hold on, I'm going to put the time on. Ready? Go.
Okay. So, since we're talking about legal conundrums, I wrote a paper on this in law school. So, there's a law in Florida that says that if you commit a crime, your crime will actually have a extenuated punishment phase if you committed the crime with the use of a gun. A guy approached an undercover drug dealer. It was an undercover cop, and said, "I want to buy some drugs." And the guy says, "Well, great. That's going to be $300 for your amount of drugs." And the guy says, "Well, I don't have $300, but I have a gun. Will you take my gun in exchange for the money, or in exchange for the drugs?" He did, and he was prosecuted for the crime that was exacerbated because there was the use of a gun in the commission of a crime.
Even though he was just trading it for a gun.
Trading the gun. So
it's commerce.
So
they take it very literally there in Florida.
Yeah, you want to talk about like conundrums? What these assholes were talking about was fucking child's play bullshit. And so you really want some brain busters, think on that one for a little while.
That's a good one. That's a good one to end with, people. We like to leave you with the brain buster.
Yeah.
Or a ball buster. Either. We're busting over here. So anyway, we will see you Sunday for Unboxing Eric episode 29. The next time you'll see me is Saturday night for Saturday Night Gong with Hack Ride, Jan, and Boney, and whoever else I can rustle up. Electra, we'll see you Sunday morning on Catch 22 at 10 a.m.
Don't miss my 8-hour appearance the other day on a Red Bull channel. Not Red Bull, sorry,
What?
Red Pill.
You had a... Okay, what?
Not Red Bull, Red Pill.
You had an 8-hour
I went on a Red
appearance.
Pill channel. Mm-hmm.
What's a Red Pill channel?
Red Pill, the Red Pill guys, they talk about women are the worst thing in the world and need to obey their masters who are the men. And
Oh, you went on a show like that for 8 hours?
yeah.
And I'm just hearing about this now?
Oh, yeah, I didn't tell you? Oops.
No. All right, well, cut some of that clip, and we'll watch some of that on Catch 22. Hey, we'll watch
I
Electra
will.
be slobbed over by some, what she calls red pills. So that should be fun, people. Oh, look at all these shows we have for you. Make sure you get a membership. Guys, have a great night. We'll see you later. Thanks for sticking around late in our membership show. Luigi Greenberg, thank you so much. DJ Electra, thank you so much. Everyone, go to blindmike.net. Check out Blind Mike. Go check out the Who Are These Socials today on Carl's channel. I did a really halfway decent job. 30%. 30%. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks,
The
everyone.
Jesus twins. The Jesus twins. The Jesus twins. Nothing as tragic as the Jesus twins. The Jesus twins. The Jesus twins.